No.
Right. Take 2. The barman says to Paddy, your glass is empty. Fancy another one? Looking puzzled, Paddy says, why would I be needed 2 empty feckin' glasses?
It wasn't even worth the read.
No.
It really wasn't, mate.
Been a long fucking day.
What a day.
I've got right back into playing Grand Theft Auto at the moment. I fucking love it because, you go out, fucking murder like a prostitute, fucking stab a hobo in the head, and then I come home and unwind and play some Grand Theft Auto. It's fucking brilliant.
You always tell the quality of an episode by the shit that's in the joke, can't you? You know what I mean? This one's going to be fucking stellar, isn't it?
Good evening, scumbags.
Welcome back to another episode of In the Doghouse, the podcast that goes to a feminist convention and asks to speak to the man in charge.
Should have fucking led with that one. You know what I mean?
We're back.
Yeah, we got to remember how to do this, Reg.
We have, yes, right.
Ring the
bell.
The donkey thing.
Housekeeping.
Buy merch now. Please get it out of my house. Hoodies are incoming. There's loads of fantastic shit on the website. DPRC t-shirts.
Yeah.
There's some stickers if they haven't sold out yet. Because they went out the door like...
Yeah, buy a fucking t-shirt, cunts. All right? Comrade
support
cunts.
the fucking cause and
yeah,
that.
come on. You know what I mean? We are not the IRA. just want to put that out there.
A little disclaimer. Fund, you'll be funding the communist revolution. The revolution will not be televised, but it will be on Spotify.
I think we're going to YouTube live, aren't we?
You've got a fucking flavour for it now, haven't you? The old YouTube lives, isn't it? We'll pull marking, you know what I mean?
That's it.
That's it, job's good.
Get him on.
Yeah, waste some money.
Boom.
Bomb web.
Yeah, buy merch. Now.
Wow, thank you.
Jesus Christ. You see his face?
It's good to know let him do the fucking ad read, isn't it? Christ alive. Poor Kieran would have no trade.
And Patreons, you're fucking incredible. As always, without you, we would not still be going. You can join the Patreon for as little as £1.25 a month, all the way up to £6.
£6. And the highest tier, £6 to get you 10% off the merch.
And then all tiers get you access to the Discord scumbaggery.
I saw a man putting his head up a woman's vagina on the Discord this week.
What does it say about her, though? That's the question.
Oh, God, yeah.
It's like a tunnel.
Jesus. If she should have a t-shirt on that says, if found, please return to the streets.
I'm just trying to think of the mechanics of it, really. You know
I don't know. I just,
keep going slow.
No, he went fucking.
Lots of lube.
He lubed his head up. Actually, used his head as a dick as well. He's going in and out.
I would have fucking thrown Superman away.
I would have probably gone upside down and used my nose as the fucking spot tickler, like, you know. But
he got a couple of straws out his mouth for
like a little scuba thing on that.
He had a full-on old school sort of like diving suit on, didn't he? He had a fucking brass helmet on a cunt off. He went like, you know what I mean?
Jesus. Yeah, so there's some fucked up shit on there, which you can see if you join the Patreon. I've also convinced Marlon's doing a monthly giveaway. I haven't actually told him what we'll be giving away, but I will probably tell him after we finish this. I have an idea. Marlon will be like, no, we can't afford it. And I will be like, oh, it's only money, Marlon.
The podcast is paying. It's fine.
It's a good thing that I don't understand the accounts. That's the main thing. Otherwise, I would never do any crazy shit. Like a bar crawl that costs $3 fucking grand.
See, what gets me, you're a farmer, so like, by stereotype, you should be tight as shit.
But the thing is,
trouble is he's not getting any grants for this.
That's what it is, isn't it?
No subsidies for it.
We got something to tell you in a minute. Remind me about grants, for fuck's sake. You'll love this and you'll hate it as well. But yeah, so there you go. Also, massive shout out to the sponsor of this episode, Orly Fox. Marlon. Taxes fucking suck. But not only taxes suck. What do we use as our accounting software?
0.
0. Right. Marlon, you probably be able to describe it better than I will. What is 0 and why is it the best thing since fucking sliced bread? You're on 0 as well, aren't you, Mill?
No, I'm on QuickBooks.
Oh, shut up. Yeah, no.
I use Sage. Old school, that's what I like.
Got pen and paper still.
My old man was on Excel spreadsheets like 3 years ago, 2 years ago.
We got one of them as well. Sage X, no.
Jesus Christ.
0.
0.
It's been a long week. 0 is basically a load of forms and a load of numbers. Even I can input stuff into it.
It's fantastic.
It's so user-friendly. It's really, really fucking easy to use. You sit down within half an hour, you've got it nailed, you know where everything's going, you know what you got to do with everything. And then Kieran and his team can also log in, adapt things, change things, add things, do other
Manipulate the numbers.
things.
Well, they can see what you're doing, which is the main thing. And everyone's like, oh, I don't want the accountant to see what I'm doing. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You want your accountant to be able to log in, see what sort of trade you're doing, so it doesn't come to the end of the year and he has all this fucking work to do. He can keep an eye on it and be like, oh yeah, just so you know, you can probably look at doing this, or you can probably look at doing that.
Yeah,
or
you can put this through, you can't do that.
Yeah, put this through instead of like having this great big rush at the end of the year. So half the fucking work's done, really, and it's brilliant. And that's the software that Kieran uses.
And it's really fucking cheap.
Yeah, it is. I don't know how much. Can't tell you exactly how much it is, but I know Kieran was telling me back along that it is incredibly cheap and well worth your time, worth your money. It's highly recommended.
Everything's backed up online. It's just magic.
It sounds like an ad read for 0, but it's not. It's an ad read for Ollie Fox because that's what they use. And Kieran was telling me about how fucking much time and effort it has saved him and all of his clients mainly. So yeah, make your life
saving time, saving money.
Yeah, exactly. Time is money. Time is money, boys.
Hey, Kieran.
I usually do like a massive shout out to Ollie Fox for sponsoring this episode, but I don't need to after that.
So we're done.
Yeah, we're done.
Kieran, I'll be putting a bill in, all right, son? This shit don't come for free, so.
Do you want when I do a fucking quote for our rates for advertising? It's do you want the Gilo shout out? That's gonna be £400 more, of which Gilo will see none. I'm joking. He looks more intimidating without a beard. I don't know how that is.
More sex predator, don't I?
Slightly.
He's been inside for 10 years. Like,
I still forgot the Bronson glasses. I should have brought them. You know what I mean?
I was actually looking at a set of Lawrence Fishburne glasses the other day from
nice.
Morpheus, the old Pinchy boys. I was going to buy some to go to America, and she was like, "If you fucking wear those," I was like, "Oh god damn it!"
Question being, are they going to have them in your prescription? Because let's be fair,
Fuck off, Gilo.
That's fucking double extra thick. That.
Can you imagine if I had them pit vipers in my prescriptions? It comes to be 4 inches thick.
Weigh 2.5 kilograms.
My nose would be down by me fucking chin.
you remember our a year or two ago now? We had a little tape with the optician. We were having a good moan about the optician.
Yeah, we were. Yeah.
You know the glasses that I ordered from them?
Yeah.
That never showed up.
Oh shit.
They rang me this week to tell me that they're in.
No, you
2
are.
years later. Oh, did you know you had a set of glasses here? It's like, no. And they were like, oh yeah, your glasses are here.
What fucking good is it?
they're going to have to fucking adjust them now.
I said, all right, fuck it. I said, have they been paid for? Oh, they've been paid for. I was like, that where else paid for them. I better go get them.
Sake. I've still got to take mine back. I chipped them. You can see it there. I I put them on the Bowser.
Salt and pepper, boss.
And I oh, funny. I didn't know what the fuck you were going with that for a minute. I put them on the side of the Bowser and I was pressure washing and I just glanced the turbojet past them. They just went, whee! I picked them up and I was like, oh, fuck. And then I remembered I paid for a very expensive fucking, bought very expensive lenses, which come with an 18-month warranty. So, luckily, and that is warranted against chips, scratches, anything. Basically, if I drop my glasses, stamp on them repeatedly, take them back and be like, I need new ones, and they do it. So,
check on the floor, we'll start to get on Michael Flatley on the phone. You know what I mean?
Like a Jewish wedding. Crunch. Oh dear, right.
Or go flat out Greek on it, you know what I mean?
I was Greek in it, not Jew. No, it's
Jewish do the cut.
Jewish do the cut. That's it. Yeah, they throw the plates on the floor, don't they? Yeah, I remember that because it was an option when I booked my wedding in Greece. They were like, "Do you want plates?" I was like, "Absolutely." It's like this much per plate. I was like, "Yeah, just bring a fucking box, mate." And the cleanup is this much. Oh, I don't care. I'll just kick it all in the pool. Oh dear. Anyway, Marlon, how's your week been, mate?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Busy, very fucking busy. So I'm very fucking tired.
Have you noticed we don't even get introduced anymore?
Oh, so,
No.
Fuck, it's been a minute, boys. It's been a
change.
You know what I mean? The problem is now we are basically
where's the
co-fucking presenters.
fuck
aren't
off?
we?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
on the.
Never seen any money though.
No, never see the money, do you?
No.
Neither do we, you fucking assholes.
A lot of fucking promise, no fucking money.
Jesus Christ.
Trump, don't trust China. China is asshole.
That's the closest I can get to a fuck off button, I think.
Oh, Christ. Yeah, so Maury, sorry, Marlon, how's your week been? Don't worry about these cunts. It's fucking Mule and Gilo, alright?
Oh, fuck off.
What more do you fucking want from me?
Go on, fuck it.
Is that actually Jolo? I don't really know.
Someone called him the Angry Walrus the other day. And I was like, yeah, it's a fan.
Unsee it.
Representation.
Yeah, week, busy, long, hard. It's only Tuesday as well. Started a new diet.
How is it going?
It sucks dick. So I've been on Huel for over a week now. It's full of good shit. It doesn't feel like it is. It tastes.
Well, the voice note you sent me the other day, well, I feel for a week and I hate it.
I've still got my 2 weeks to do at some point.
I'm looking
When
forward
you've
to
done
that.
yours, I'll start mine. How's that?
If I'm still alive,
we can't
mate.
have two of us with no energy on this show.
So the thing is, sometimes you're all right. Like in the middle of the day, you tend to feel fine because you're full of like your good nutrients and all the other shit in it.
Is it the end of the
But
day?
it gets to like the end of the day and you're fucked.
I noticed you came in slightly lackluster, if I'm honest.
Yeah, no, I've got a pint now, so like,
Normally he just comes in angry, doesn't he?
Getting them calories in now.
yeah.
See,
And the I just want to disappoint you now. The cookies and cream taste like cookies and cardboard.
I picked it because I was like, I bet it tastes like Oreos or Cookie Crisp.
Yeah, no.
Okay, good, great.
Well, my
else have
diet's
we done?
going well. I went down fucking Shaun the Chef's fucking thing on.
That'll fucking ruin your,
Oh my
ruin
good
your
God.
plan, won't it?
Not only did a hell of a dent in the fucking credit card. Oh my God, it was fucking amazing.
Jesus Christ, it's worth everything.
The Scotch eggs, mate. I started rubbing myself.
Oh, the
with them.
Scotch eggs, yeah.
They were that nice. One a week, one to rub on myself. You know what I mean?
Gilo in the bath, like, you're sexy to me.
He did message us saying, I've just seen Jolo, didn't realise it was Jolo.
Yeah. He looked sort of like someone looks at you with like, I should know who you are, but I don't know who you are. Then I spoke. I was sort of make my Martin down as well, and he was just sort of like, "All right, mate." You know, it was kind of like just like scared, terrified. I don't really know what's going on. Look, bless his heart. It was a day after I had my beard shaved off mine. So, you know,
A lot of people, I had a message from my sister saying, I just seen this fucking weird bloke in a tattoo shop. Is this Jolo? He said he was Jolo. Is he impersonating or what?
Become that famous that people are impersonate you. Any larger hairy man that says, you know what I mean? Like, yeah,
You know what I mean?
He owns fucking Cheddar Mind.
He does, yeah.
fucking right, son.
So I have,
why you need money.
before I just finished my week a minute, if that's all right with everyone.
All right.
I have lost 2K
Hey!
in a week.
That's good going, man. That's like £4.5.
Yeah,
That's,
it sucks dick. I'd rather eat. I fucking hate it.
The kebab house is going to go out of business.
I know. I'd kill someone for a kebab.
You see, it turned into a Turkish barber's by the end of the week.
Mark, hold out, mate. I'll order Friday. I need sustenance. Yeah, that's about it. Reg, how's your week been, mate?
Not too bad, boys. Not too bad. I've just been just sort of straight back into it since getting back, just mucking out sheds and went down shed, had the boys on, had Brooks and Adam and Andy on, mucking out a shed, and then I got that lovely phone call that every farmer really looks forward to, but every farmer hasn't had for about 3 years, 3 years now. Hello, it's X, Y, and Z from Red Tractor. Oh, fucking Jesus. Yeah, all right. I was just looking at your stuff. We haven't done an inspection since start of COVID. Oh, haven't you? Really? So, I know. I've like counting the days, the amount of days I've not done an inspection. Like, fuck you. Yeah, just I wonder if I could pop round on Friday. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, no worries. All right. Yeah, all right then. We'll see you Friday. Yeah, all right, wonderful. Put the phone down. Right, great. Oh God! No one panic! No one fucking panic! So yeah, I've just been running around the farm. Just looking at all the things that have always been perfectly fine with the farm and not had to do anything. It's great, yeah. I haven't been going around with a bucket of stone, like shuttering up every single gap under the panel. Just making sure everything's right and all the paperwork's in order. It's been a quiet week, boys.
What do they look at when they come around then? Just
Fucking everything.
cleanliness, cows.
It's more. It's more. No, not so much. It's not so much the cows. It's more the. Well, they do look at the cows, obviously, but it's one of those things. It's
a money-making exercise.
No. It's a red tractor stamp's really important. I'm not downplaying it. It is an important thing because it means
that important. You fucking got it tattooed.
I have got it tattooed on me.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, you were there. We had it done, Neil, weren't you?
I was.
In the back of a nail salon in Prague. They were like, "Don't do it here, Reg." I was like, "That'd be funny, wouldn't it?" It's not straight. You can't read any of the writing.
It's just disinfecting his needle in vodka as he was doing it. I think we should leave, Reg.
I tried to take a scan off of my phone, and I had the picture up on my phone. I had like a shitty BlackBerry at the time. No, it wasn't shit. It was a nice BlackBerry. Problem was, it was one of those like BlackBerries that had a full QWERTY keyboard and a touchscreen. And so he's trying to trace it off my phone, but of course it's touchscreen. As he touches it, X Gon Give It To You starts playing. Then he just hands it to me like,
What you want to pop over to my mate in Benidorm and have it touched up?
Oh, honestly. So road tractor is important. It's really important because it means that your produce is produced to a British standard, a standard that exceeds all of fucking Europe. You EU cunt.
Hope it's better than the government as well.
It's basically just making sure you're up to standard with everything. Your cattle. It's one of those things where they come round. If they take one glance at your cattle, they know they ain't got to look no further at the cattle. If you know what I mean, they want to look at your paperwork. Look at your sheds. Look at this. Look at that. Make sure that if you're doing grain, there's no cobwebs in your grain in your grain store. It's just stuff like that. But there's a lot.
Not idiots.
No,
they know what they're looking at.
They know what they're doing. They don't fuck around. But the good thing is, a lot of them are either ex-farmers or farmers' wives, or not say farmers' wives. It's kind of rude, but like maybe smallholders or whatever, or have farms that probably don't produce enough that they live off, so they do this as well. So they do understand. It is quite good. It's not like some of the minute government bodies that come round and they're like, can I see a cow, please? And you show them a cow and they're like, is that a cow? Like, yes, it is. No, they know what they're doing and they are pretty good. I'm not just saying that because I'm trying to butter them up. I'll see you Friday. Yeah, no, they are pretty good and they're but it's just like, it's always one of those things. It's like, we'll do that. And then it's like, fuck! So yeah, no, to be fair, I ain't got too much to do. I'll have it done in a couple of days, but it's just, it's one of those things. If you don't get a checkup for 3 years, you do fall behind on certain stuff. So yeah, it's not anything fucking horrendous. It's just like little jobs that she noted last time 3 years ago that I probably should have done.
It's like MOT advisories, isn't it, Mule?
That's it, yeah.
Yeah. It's exactly the same. Yeah, I'll do that. And you wait for it to go from minor to major to dangerous. Like, so yeah.
Why has it failed? I don't know.
It's not. I tell you what, I'd rather have a visit from Red Tractor than I would from the fucking engineer inspecting people that come to look at my machine, like the JCB. Like every time they come round, it's like either nearly new or brand new, and they're like, can you put it at full extension and make it wiggle? And I'm like, yeah, all right, make the boom bounce up and down. So I want to check they're playing all the rams on the back end, like the helper rams.
So
and
all
stuff.
they're doing is putting more pressure on the bushes.
Yeah.
You're going to wear the bushes.
Yeah, they want to see if there's any play in it as it bounces up and down. Then they're like, can we have a look at your man cage? They're still shine on the galvanized, and they're like, I need to check this and the serial number. Like, you can see it's brand fucking new, you mong. I barely.
Who are these fuckers?
Oh, it's like it's basically like an engineering.
Is it British engineering service?
I was going to say, I expect you know them.
Oh, I fucking know.
Do you have them round as well?
No, of course I fucking no.
It wasn't so bad. It wasn't so bad when we were a partnership, but when we went limited,
Yeah.
they're just non-stop.
Oh no, we haven't come around our kit, and I just take great pleasure just sitting there pointing them, going, "Cunt, you're a cunt, you're a failed fucking engineer." That's what you want, son.
Those who can't do, teach or inspect.
Yeah, and they normally inspect. They sort of show up. Oh well, this is like shows signs of stress. What do you mean? I didn't mean like the fucking box, you cunt. Well, you're gonna have to get a new one because this doesn't fucking match up with whatever it is, Rid or fucking
That's it, Rid or Jesus. I haven't thought about that since fucking college.
Fucking Riddle, Lower, all that fucking bollocks. God, I've had training courses on this shit.
That was quite funny actually. When he come round to check JCB, I had the workshop open. I've just got 2 posts in there, and he was like, I'm gonna need to look at that as well. And I took great fucking pleasure in saying, no, you're not. He was like, why not? I was like, that's got nothing to do with this business. That's privately owned. Oh, well, it needs to be. No, I know my
it
shit,
don't.
mate. No, it doesn't. That's probably. If that falls on me, that's my doing. Nothing to do with the business, you cunt. Fuck off, you prick.
Only to do with the business for the VAT.
Allegedly.
For tax reasons, that's mine.
Oh, bless them. Yeah, no, I do take great pleasure just mocking them.
I understand. We all have to have these inspections and keep up with regulations and stuff. But you've got to remember that most of these government bodies, if they have to justify their own jobs by making up more rules every year, because if they don't make up rules, it's like, oh, why am I actually here?
That's literally what DVSA do every year. New MOT laws. Why?
Yeah, I know. And then you go to America and they have no testing at all. There's no testing on anything. Oh, state by state, but in Florida there is no testing, no annual inspection. I said to Hillary, I was out there. I was like, "Do you guys not have
Clinton?
No, and I'm Hillary Clinton. No, I said to her, "Do you not have a?" Oh, they tried to have it, but it was so bent they got rid of it. I was like, like the UK then. Yeah, so that's my week in a large nutshell. What about you, Muley?
Yeah, it's been good. Yeah, not great, but good.
Is there ever a good week in mechanics? Well, actually, no, there isn't, because I've got Marlon there, and every week Land Rovers are shit.
Yeah, no, it's been okay.
Yeah,
I got a few things coming up. Got the presidential limo coming in this week.
Fucking
What?
right,
Of
Chairman,
course, yes, the stretch larder.
You don't say
He threw my own business card at me.
That's fucking expensive, all right?
What an insult.
Yeah, Conway Chairman CRV has been graced with a bit of Life on Mars action. You know what I mean?
Life on Mars. No one will get that reference because Mule was never going to tell anyone what his business is called.
If you think about it, you're working out.
Yeah, it's called Life. Yeah, so
But yeah, it's been good. Got that coming up, which will be fun. It hopefully will pass.
You
Otherwise,
better pass.
otherwise the electric chair for me.
straight to Siberia you go. Also known as Webboard.
Yeah, it's been good. Went on a sim day a couple weeks ago as well.
How'd you get on with that?
Really good.
Explain to anyone that doesn't know what a sim day is.
It's like a pheasant shoot, but with clays, basically.
Yeah.
And it's fucking brilliant.
It's constant,
Did
isn't
you,
it?
have to, did you have to like, still wear the obligatory like tweed and all that shit as well?
No.
No?
He says it was a
didn't have to
really
do
chilled
that.
out one, I think.
Yeah,
Was it?
really
Oh,
chilled,
I'll
yeah.
have to come down for that one.
It
Then.
was fantastic. Yeah, we'll go. Well,
When-
36 months' time when Marlon gets his license, he can come as well. But yeah,
It's coming.
it was down. It was the other side of Exeter.
Oh, right, yeah.
It was just really chill. Like, we'd go to a pub, have breakfast, go do some shooting, come back to the pub, have lunch, sort of thing. It was really, really good, and it was quite reasonable as well.
What damage on that?
£100.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
Yeah, you bought your own cartridges, obviously.
yeah. I'd bring my own.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
100 quid's nothing for like.
yeah.
What's a day out? Like, so 100 quid for a day out.
It's
like,
brilliant.
Could we
So clay's what? 10 pence a clay cost? So you've done pretty well out
Yeah,
of
you
that.
done all right.
Yeah.
Because we got invited to one up in Carlisle way. They wanted fucking 600 quid, and I had to wear Harry's fucking tweed. It was like,
No.
I don't see, why have you got to dress up for a sim
because
day?
they fucking like to play Let's Fucking Pretend, don't they? You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Hey, look at us on a pheasant shoot. No, you're fucking shooting clays. You're
Yeah.
basically, you're being Greek with a shotgun. You know what I mean? You fucking bunch of wannabe aristocracy, Fairfax of favour, aristocracy like cunts. God, that was fucking hard work. Cut that shit out.
I did think it was going to be like that because I went on. I didn't know anyone going really.
Right.
There was like 18 of us.
I didn't know any of it were going, but I knew 18 people.
No, I didn't know them. I didn't know them. I knew like one or two people going.
Right.
And they just said, yeah, just turn up. So I did just turn up. And luckily, yeah, they didn't care. They just went, oh, has everyone
Night
got
tracky set.
has everyone got a license? Yeah. All right.
How'd you get on with the Browning?
I didn't take it. Still not really sure where that is. That's,
Still haven't got it. Fuck's sake.
No.
Brown sort shit out.
Well, I had it back in January. And then I sent it back because it still wasn't working.
Why
So,
didn't
yeah.
they just put a new fucking mechanism in?
Because they're not that
I
bright.
don't know.
Why would you not? Like,
I don't
why
know.
would
Yeah,
you
that's
not?
it.
Where'd you buy it from?
Don't want to say.
Is it
A shop.
Is it a shop that I know of? That
Yes.
happens after- that my brother really likes.
Yes.
I know. Should have got a Rawleys.
So I'm going to trade it in. That's my new thing now.
If it ever reappears. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to trade it in and buy a UGB. And that's me, really.
The gun that everyone told you not to buy because it's unreliable.
Yeah.
Buy a Brown and it'll never fail.
Hey, my 525 is running like a fucking dream, but I bought
give it time.
From a I bought it from a reputable gun shop.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That's the difference, son.
No names, no names, no names.
Gareth Rule, you know what I mean?
eBay.
Hit me up, son.
God. What about yourself, Joe Lawless?
Oh, interesting week.
Been a cold week.
Been a cold week. Been exposed, naked, cold, people looking at me like they should know me, but they don't. Till I fucking start talking at them and go, yeah, it's J-Lo. It's J-Lo. honest, it's J-Lo. Yeah, I walked to the Morrisons and mate, my Steve Slight, brilliant artist, was there. And he sort of looked at me. You know when someone looks at you, so I'm like, all right, Steve. And he's like, all right, mate. Carried on walking.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and as it happened, I was clearing the old man's garden out. And he was on the bottom. I was like, Steve, you miserable long-haired bastard, like that. And he's sort of like, what? J-Lo, was that you? I went, oh, Steve. He goes, what the fuck happened to you? I was like, well, I kind of had a shave. Why? I don't charity. So why? He went, something wrong with your face, mind you. You got, you know what I mean? You got a face for a beard, haven't you? I went, yeah, I fucking have.
I was like saying you got a voice for radio. No, fucking face for radio.
So so apart from everybody fucking ignoring me, which is standard to be fair, you know what I mean? They've at least got an excuse now, haven't they? Yeah, no, I've kind of decided to take a week off of work.
Oh,
I would
nice.
call it a fucking mental health week because I am fucking, ever since COVID, I've been working flat out.
Yeah.
I took no time off to sort myself out of COVID. I still feel like shit. So I went, fuck him, I'm having a fucking week off. So I'm going to get all fucking high and mighty and say it's a fucking mental fucking health week. That's what I put in the email to my boss anyway. Because we're short-staffed and desperately needed me in this week. I was like, Sunday night, I was like, yeah, not happening, son. You know what I mean? Peace and love.
Take me for dinner, baby.
Peace and love. And yeah, so I've decided to take a fucking week off because fuck them, basically. I'm in that mindset at the moment. I'm a fucking way all the time. I'm sick to death of it. So
I don't blame you. I was speaking to someone the other day who's taking a weekend, taking a couple of days holidays. He was like, I'm just fucked. He's like, I am absolutely fucking shot away. I'm taking 2 days off. I'm going to go do my own thing out the fucking way and just chill out. And I was like, mate, it is better doing that and then you're working yourself up into a fucking heap because that ain't no good for no one.
I was sort of making my in about it. And obviously we both noticed that we've now got to a certain dotage, certain vintage, shall we say. And unlike fine wine, I'm starting to fucking feel it.
You are a dusty bottle of a man, aren't you?
I am fucking a dusty, forgotten. I'm an heirloom now, you know what I mean?
He's fucking corked.
A little bit bitter, full of vinegar. Yeah, no, it's just, I just like, you start noticing that you don't get over shit as quick as you do.
Mm-hmm.
And I spent too many fucking years killing myself.
Yeah.
Fucking, you know, obviously
everything
kids
done.
and fucking all that shit. And I've gone, do you know what? Fuck it. I can't afford to have a week off because I'm not self-employed. And, you know, I'm not fucking minted like you two.
I just took 2 weeks unpaid to go to fucking Florida.
As soon as you mentioned that, they both squeaked.
You
The fucking prices he's charging me for the fucking, you know.
fuck's sake. We cut out.
Yeah, so basically I'm skiving for a week. Peace out.
Sometimes you just need to sit back, relax, recuperate,
Get the fuck out.
Get
There's
your fucking mind in the right
shame in
place.
it. Just fucking
Fuck 'em.
take a fucking
The
week.
man earns too much money anyway.
Who, me?
No, the man.
The man. I was gonna say,
man.
This
Fuck
man
'em.
don't.
Fuck them.
There's no point killing yourself for someone else. That's what I always say.
This is it. So, and plus, because Network Rail's flat out on the mental health thing, if they do kick off, I'll go straight to HR.
Yeah.
Use HR like the dumb animal that it is. You know what I mean?
God, imagine you go to HR and your fucking union. What a dream team that would be.
I'll tell you what, I can do anything to get away with it. It's phenomenal.
With the power of socialism and red tape, we will defeat anyone.
Only problem is I'm in the wrong fucking union, which is always a bit of a fucking thing. You know what I mean?
Can't you jump unions?
I can jump unions, but I can't be fucked.
No.
Maybe he'd be seen as a traitor We don't have that in the socialist in the socialist utopia of the JPRC.
At one point, I was paying for 2 fucking unions. It was like, I'm that desperate to get covered. I was paying for 2 of them. RMT and Unite by accident. I don't know how I managed to get there.
That's
but,
like insuring your car twice. Because you know one of them's going to fuck you over if you crash.
Yeah, so I'm having a week off, just chilling out. I was going to have a couple of days, but I've now decided to upgrade it for a fucking week.
Upgrade it.
I'm not quite there, like, yeah, you know what I mean?
No, I didn't blame you.
Yeah, you don't look quite right, mate.
Nah, cheers, mate. Yeah, and nor do you.
No.
I don't even notice with him, you know what I mean? Can't tell difference.
Got a healthy glow, fuck yourselves.
That's radiation. So as you've mentioned, you got no beard anymore, mate. What did we do?
We shaved it off for a good cause. For a higher cause.
A higher cause.
Higher cause.
Yeah, Friday night we did a live stream on YouTube. If you haven't seen it, go and fucking watch it. It's hilarious.
It is funny.
We all did beard deletes.
Yeah.
We did, yeah.
Well, me and Marlon did a beard delete. Reg had a shave.
Such a cunt.
You have done a piss poor effort, actually.
It's been nice.
What do you mean? It's come back now. You're there. You're there.
Vengeance. Yeah,
You're there.
Because I don't have it very long
It's
at all.
fucking
Ever.
grey.
Fuck. Stress of doing this every fucking week. No, I never really have it too long anyway. So when I did shave it off, I looked a little bit different. My double chin was a little bit more prominent. But other than that, it's
My
like
triple chin, everyone can see.
What do you mean? I have no chin. I'm literally bottom lip. Nah.
It's better to have minus than multiples, mate. I won't lie.
I want a little bit of protrusions. You know what I mean? My son sat there and pointed at me and went, egg.
Little cunt.
Little fucking sound egg. And he stood in the old man's backyard and screamed it out top of his lungs. Egg! You fucker.
So what did we end up raising by the time we were all said and done?
Best part of fucking $5,000 or $5,000. Just over.
Yeah, just over
5,100 and come on,
Yeah.
that number down. But
By the time when my sister started her fundraiser, before she came on the podcast, she was on about 500 quid. Ended the night on like £5,635
crazy,
or something.
Crazy, innit?
Fucking nuts. The power of the community.
That's what it
the
is.
power of
Fucking
the
unreal.
cult.
That's it. That's it.
Don't underestimate it. I literally was listening to an episode today about Waco, and I was just like, the power of the cult, man. The power of the cult.
Yeah, they didn't raise $5,000, though, did they? All shaved their fucking
They raised
beards off.
fucking hell.
David Koresh wastes 24 of his own kids with 8 women. Let's fucking go, ladies. Form an unorganized queue.
Yeah, no, it was awesome, wasn't it?
Yeah,
was good.
Fucking
Yeah, it was
mind
good.
blowing. You lot are fucking incredible.
It was
Yeah,
amazing.
fair shout out to everybody who donated and didn't. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Just watch.
Even just watch.
Just watch enough.
Yeah, so thank you guys. Can't
And
say thank you enough.
huge fucking shout out to Juicy Agri for coming round,
Oh, yeah,
Mark,
Mark.
Yeah,
and setting the whole thing up.
He was by the end of the night, he was like, I'm never doing this again. We literally had like the tripod set up on the P38 seat.
so wanky.
He was walking around wires, and he had a laptop, a fucking keyboard on his lap, and a fucking mouse on a bloody beer mat.
What was it? Then there were no audio issues, and he started having a meltdown. Bless his
did.
heart. I thought he got
Yeah.
a fucking heart attack. Poor fucker.
But
you know what I
he
mean?
made it work. And
Yeah, he did,
fucking
fair
made
shout.
it work well.
Banging.
Yeah, no, so massive shout out to Mark on that one. Thank you very much, mate.
Yeah. What I have learned out of this is Gabs, your missus need to like get some
Not
hairdressing.
that Alabama.
Yeah, no, they need some sort of like barbering lessons before we ever do this again.
They are awful.
Yeah.
Like I said, I mean, women spend half their life with one leg up in the shower, fucking, trimming around foot laps, and then you put them on a fucking face which is amazingly smoother and easier. They haven't got any fucking crevices to get into, and they're awful. I was like, have you never shaved anything in your life? Like, what is wrong with you, woman?
I just had to-
Is it all lasered off down there or something? You haven't told me.
I just screwed it. Down, go with it. Go, down.
The funny thing is, you should have seen them. They were coming in like halfway into the beard and then going up. You're like, no, down first, then back. Oh my God, alive.
First, mine was perfect. Thank you, Jono.
No problem, my little love. No problem.
Was it?
Us men know what men like, don't us?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Touch me in the right places and
Every
everything.
gay bloke said that once. Like, yeah, well, us men know what we're doing to each other. Yeah, it's true in many forms.
Not sure about pushing up the arse thing, but you know what I mean? Yeah.
Whatever makes
Knock
you
it a sandwich. As long as I'm the train, not the tunnel. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
And there's two other people we need. Well, 3 actually. So, Dan Hill.
Dan Hill. Wow. Jesus Christ, man. Like, I don't think you even listen to podcasts, mate. I mean,
I don't think he does.
I don't think he does, but hopefully you listen now. But we get your generosity just coming out of nowhere.
Fucking gentleman he is.
I just like, well, he knows you, Charlie, don't he?
Yeah.
Through shooting and whatnot, and
Poor
Somerset
bloke.
Hunters. But yeah, he literally just came out of the fucking woodwork and just donated a fucking absolute fortune. Just for like, yeah, fuck it. He just didn't want to be outbid. Typical American thing. We are the best. I'm just going to donate all this money just so I can win.
But then the Irish come along, fucked it up, didn't they? You know what I mean?
Fucking CNC potato traders. Massive shout out to Chris and Crystal.
Fair shout out to her,
absolute champions. So yeah, guys, yeah.
Hey, like I said, to everybody that donated, anybody that watched, thank you very much. It was, it was fucking awesome. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Humbling, wasn't it?
It was very humbling. My sister is. I spoke to her this morning. Yesterday, actually, she was very taken aback by the generosity of the cult and the amount of support we got. Because like I said, it is to myself and my sister, and I'm sure other people that listen to Motor Engineers Disease does suck. And it took my mum away, and it's a cause very close to my heart. And I've Gabs, you do the marathon, I will find you the audience. I've done the hard bit, all right.
I know she's stopped ringing me now. You know what I mean? Now she's got what she wants out of me. She used me I'm like a used condom now. You know what I mean?
Thrown away.
Nothing,
Like yesterday's jam.
discarded. He's over the moon by this as well. Don't worry, at least Ollie Giles still going to shag his wife, so we'll be all right. But probably it's true.
There's always someone funnier, bigger, and blacker than you.
Be a hell of a day of proper EastEnders down a pregnancy ward, wouldn't it, that day?
Oh, baby will come out black, she'll leave with a black eye as well. That was a bit close to the bone, I think, but there we go, it's in there now.
And of course, the donator of the coffee machine.
Yes, who wanted to and still will remain anonymous, but we cannot thank you enough
Thank
for
you very
that.
much.
Yeah, no, that was above and beyond. So thank you very much to you, sir.
You're welcome.
Or female. Nah, fuck it. 70% of our listeners are male, so it could be anyone.
Can we have to say them, don't we?
Them, yeah.
Whatever the pronoun is now,
yeah.
isn't it?
Them, Chester United.
No, we actually had a fucking brief, like they call it like monthly briefing at work.
Yeah.
Basically, we just get sent a load of shite, the numbers read, scan the QR code, and hopefully get the question right. And and we fucking we had an entire it was a video for an hour and a half on pronouns and how we should use.
You are kidding.
No.
Is this shit not? I thought this shit was dying out.
No.
I hope something would die out.
Yeah, no. We had an hour and a half fucking briefing on pronouns. Him, shim, fucking fim, fucking
Traffic cone, toaster.
Cunt.
You have to be identified as the most beautiful man in the UK. That is how you identify now, Gilo.
Is that
And
what it is?
That's what you have to identify now. Is that anyone who doesn't do that is a fascist, far right piece of
Very
shit.
naughty boy.
And they should
Very
be fired.
naughty boy.
You must refer to me. When you refer to me, don't say him. You say, oh, the most
That.
attractive man in the UK.
Not since I've got in my beard. I'm sorry, I can't do it.
I can't even
I'll
think.
get a few months and then we can do
Yeah,
that.
when the beard comes back, maybe, but now, no, not a fucking chance. I'm not having it. You know what I mean? I don't like myself. I hate myself. My self confidence is gone. You know what I mean? I can't talk to women anymore. Can't talk to men. Can't even talk to transvestites either. You know what I mean?
You never talk to women. You just shout it at them.
So yeah. So the sacrifice for our respective beard deletes was a big thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, my chin's still fucking cold.
Yes, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Not as cold as
Oh,
You
yours.
selling the hair or not?
I've got it.
All right, that's nice.
We're going to sprinkle it in a few orders.
Yes!
No! It's bad enough trying to keep my fucking dog's hair off it.
Yeah. Do you know what? I think we should just try and auction it off for the sake of it. Because I know some fucker's going to pay some money for it, wouldn't they?
Someone want to do something weird with it.
Yeah, they'll do something really fucked up with it, won't they? But,
I am a werewolf.
yeah, no, it'd be fine. It'd be fine.
Right. So we're going to go. This is a little bit travelly, this episode.
Travelly.
Where do we go?
we went to the glorious Emerald Isles, didn't we?
Yeah, we went over to Ireland.
Ireland. Ireland.
To a ball. We were invited over by Chris
went to
Crystal.
ball. Yeah, lovely, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's fucking lovely.
Dressed up smart, didn't her?
Yeah, first thing out of the terminal. What do we see? You can't fucking remember, can you?
I can't remember now.
And I'm the one who drank, and you don't. It was a fucking lorry load of potatoes. Coming out of the terminal, I was like, right, we got to find the potatoes for them. We can't start any fights. So straight out of the terminal, there's a fucking Arctic of potatoes. I was like, right,
overflowing with fucking potatoes.
we
wasn't it?
found the potatoes, right? That's right. They couldn't make the shit.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, that was
unreal.
fucking awesome, that was.
And then we went to our hire car, and in true Irish fashion, what do you reckon we hired?
A tipper.
Transit.
It was.
Oh no! I thought you were gonna say like a fucking AE86 or something, or like a fucking IS200.
Oh no! We had she was a Duchess, mine, wasn't she?
She was a honey. She was like brand new, 300 mile on her.
Yeah,
Auto,
yeah.
high top.
I love it. I drove all the time. It's kind of like I sort of like got myself a job, and my job was to drive the transit.
Oh, he
That
wasn't
was
gonna
it.
fucking drive anywhere, was he? He gets chauffeured everywhere in a car.
I give him the keys.
Yeah.
We got the pub. He gave him back to me.
Shit, you know.
He is a cunt. He is a cunt.
He sort of looked over and went, just sort of handed in my direction. His little sad face.
But I did make up for it.
please, sir?
I did make up for it.
You did. Well, you paid for it. So.
Yeah, I paid yours.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I don't mind it as long as I don't have to pay that fucking extortionate amount of money. I had to pay for the damn
Fucking
thing.
their excess, mind. This is for 3 days.
Did you get it back or not?
Yeah, I got it back. 2.5 grand. They put a hold on your card.
Holy shit!
I'm so fucking glad my credit card
Mind
didn't go
you,
that far.
you're renting a transit in fucking Ireland. That ain't coming back normally.
Marlon's driving it straight down to the south. Down to some fucking tinkers. He's it's only cost him 2.5 grand. Fuck it, wait. He's selling it to a pack of fucking pikeys.
Brand new shiz.
Yeah, but she was lovely. Fucking, I'll tell you what, the problem is what's pissed me off is I've driven that.
Oh, you've got back in yours.
I got back in mine and I realised that I really want a fucking auto box on my transit. Yes, and I sat there revving the nuts out of my van in first gear for what? For like,
Why won't it change?
Yeah, I was like, man. Oh yeah, shit.
Oh yeah, shit, man.
We got a bad knee now as well.
Got a bad knee, got a
so
bad
you
knee,
need-
dodgy it.
Yeah, you need a auto now at work.
Yeah, the dumb dull animal that is HL will hear about this, and you
Go in
know,
with your little list.
come in me little list, me little limp, and yeah, see how we get on. Like, you know, what I mean?
Just go in strong. First of all, or be referred to as the most attractive man in the UK. That's how I identify. Fuck you. Second of all, I need no automatics. I'm now disabled. And third, I'm taking 4 weeks off because I don't feel very happy.
Fuck you. Yeah, so no, she was honey. So yeah, we did that. We went and I looked around Belfast. Fuck me, if the fucking Tang game fucking dries up, he's got a job as a fucking tour guide, hasn't he?
We went around all of the sites. We went to.
I saw you went to the Harlan Wolf shipyard.
Oh
Yeah.
mate,
I bet that was really good.
I tell you what,
we were just going to lift a trailer from the port, weren't we?
I tell you what, if I want to do one thing before I fucking die, is drive one of those fucking cranes. Just like up and down,
I just
maybe
want
lift
to
something up.
see one.
Fucking unreal. The stature.
Don't, he'll get erect. Fucking talking. You and
no,
fucking
mate.
cranes.
Mate, I was vinegar. I was leaking like a fucking fuck prick. I have never been so turned on in all my fucking life. Do you want to tell them about the parking?
Fuck yeah.
What did you do?
We didn't.
Right.
We didn't.
We didn't do anything. So this person, we went and parked in a car park, and the person said, "No, we don't need to pay nothing. It'll be all right."
Who's the hang on, who? Let me identify who the person is.
You know the person. He's from there.
Big in the potato game.
Oh right, the person.
Yeah. So we went down and saw the Titanic Museum and the Nomadic. Had a little look around the Nomadic, which is the tender ship to Titanic. If you don't know, get to know. Then went back to the car, and I was like, "Yeah, we really need to pay because there is a camera on the entrance and the exit, so it's like number plate
ANPR,
recognition."
yeah.
Yeah. So we drove out the number plate. We drove out the car park with no number plates on.
It's like Timmy slapping a load of grease over him. Oh my God.
It was that person and the English equivalent
Yes.
who may or may not have fucking sponsored a couple of podcasts.
Yes, yeah.
And likes egg boxes.
Yes.
He sent me a Snapchat the other day. He only had a ton on.
Did he? I bet he moaned like fuck about that as well, didn't he?
Think of a fuel.
Yeah, so I've got a photo of a pair of them ducked down the front of this transit trying to screw a fucking number plate back on. And
unreal.
And the English equivalent going, oh, we do this all the time in the services. Oh, you should be a truck driver. We do this all the time. Yeah, it's fine.
You little, I'm supposed to let you out with no number plates on.
Oh, there's no barrier.
There's no barrier.
Oh, I see. I was ticketless. And
the hire company may or may not be getting a ticket now.
No, transit's still in the car park, mate.
You fuckers. You absolute fuckers.
Then we went down to see another warship. And then we went to the most Irish pub I could have ever imagined.
Right there, wasn't it?
Fucking unreal. Can't remember what it's called. Granny Annie's.
Granny Annie's, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was good.
You look like, I saw the picture. Gilo, you look like the most majestic motherfucker I have ever seen. Marlon, you look like Hasbullah in a cowboy outfit. I tell you what, Snaker voice noted me when that picture, like not long after that picture went up, and he said, I tell you what, Drive, there's going to be a lot of people out there saying Marlon looks like a cunt. He said, but he might look like a cunt, but that took fucking balls to walk into a place where you know no cunt.
Fucking awesome.
You know no cunt, and you come in dressed like that.
What do you mean? He got fucking hit on mine.
You didn't.
Yeah,
fucking
somebody
did,
wanted
mate.
to take me home.
Did Beth, like...
Well, luckily she was at the toilet and then we left. So no black eyes were had by anyone.
Oh, God, she should have fucking ripped her throat out.
Yeah, well, when I was buying the hat,
The man told me.
the man said...
In here is a pussy magnet.
No. Anyone can wear a cowboy hat. It's just having the confidence to put it off.
I tell you what,
I
that's
fucking love my
number
hat.
one. Great advice. Number two, what a salesman.
And the thing, I don't give a shit what anybody thinks of me. If I'm going to wear it out, I'm going to wear it. Like,
yeah, mate.
I want to wear it.
I bet you had mad attention from people just be
Yeah.
like, oh, who's got to speak to the cowboy?
That's
and then
it.
when they speak to you, they're like expecting you to be from fucking South Texas, and you're like, all right, Shag.
Shag. Like we would be chat up outside by a couple of lovely ladies, and then
one from Essex.
yeah.
For fuck's sake, Florida sounds shit now. I'll go and get me dick wet in fucking Northern Ireland with the boys.
Yeah, we were at the end of the night on the dance floor, you know.
Oh, we were cutting some shakes, weren't we?
Oh, mate, we're killing it. We owned it.
Eventually, I had a couple of baby fucking Guinnesses, and I got the flavour for it then, you know what I mean?
Shit yourself for the rest of the night.
A bird walks over to
I
me.
must admit, it was a couple of trips to the toilet.
Oh, we got the two shitters in. I just realised.
Beer of the week's going to be fucking shit.
It smells great, Reg. So good time then.
Yeah, walked over to me, like that girl in the whatever coloured dress.
The orange.
What? Orange? Yeah, something like that.
Hey, your red dress, what I think smell like, baby.
She wants to take your hat home, and I said the hat doesn't come off. And she said,
Come off even during sex.
and she said, yeah, she knows she wants to take you home.
Did you know she waited till Beth fucked off?
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
Fucking good chat line, though.
Yeah. Hey, yo. Fucking hell, that Northern Ireland accent, I'd have been like, let's go. Mama can wait at the bar.
It was the one with the multicoloured, different shades of green fucking hair. Remember that one?
That's a fucking...
That's
biggest
a
red
red
flag.
flag.
that wasn't the bird that
Oh,
offered me.
no.
Fuck me. She turned up. She
throwing
was like,
herself all over the fucking place. Little spare.
lovely girl. Spoke to her, but she had like lime green hair.
Yeah. Well,
That's the sign to stay well away.
Problem is, it was that, and you just sort of
that's sticking your dick
weirdly,
crazy.
Oh yeah, it's flat out. You can smell the crazy. It was oozing crazy.
Dripping all over the floor. Oh god.
Yeah, no, but it was. Yeah, no. Do you know what? I had a fucking awesome time.
It was brilliant. Won a handbag as well.
Yeah, he won a handbag. I got fucking. Oh, I got. Remember the fucking because I'm English shit.
Yeah.
Did you get in trouble for
Right,
being
basically,
English?
there was a raffle going on. Right? We all got fucking tickets. It's a raffle. Eventually, by the time it came around, I actually won something. It's like, you know, when all the good shit's gone,
Yeah,
the medium quality shit's gone, and it's just tat left.
Yeah.
It was that and an 8-week course of Pilates. It's a fucking figurine thing.
I love how that's how they value Pilates. On the same level as a shitty figurine, some Funko Pop or 8 weeks of stretching.
I was sat there, I was going for the Pilates thing. And this woman sort of like, she was like, oh, the Pilates, that is. And I was like, oh, is it? And of course, obviously, clocked the English accent and literally pushed me to one side, went, oh, mate, might as well the figurine. And I'm like, what's in there? Oh, it's not for you.
Ooh.
Of course, fucking told our friend, the potato merchant, I thought he was going to kill somebody. He went fucking angry. Oh, yeah. He's normally a mild-mannered gentleman, but my God, there was rage in his eyes. I was like, look, don't fucking worry about it. It's what it is, you know what
They
I
might
mean?
be subject to the crown, but they're my subjects this weekend.
So yeah, it's a blessing. He took that really personally, but it's fucking what it is. Fuck it, you know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. I've had a phenomenal fucking weekend. I wouldn't have fucking gone to that sort of thing, and I'm so glad I fucking did.
It's a cracking weekend.
Yeah.
Like the whole ball thing was hosted by Breaker.
Yeah.
So that is it was a charity set up to help mental health in truckers
Yeah.
in Northern Ireland. They've recently just become a registered charity and have spread to this side of the pond.
Oh, cool.
So we're going to be bringing you some information from them very soon. Just trying to get the owner manager on as well, maybe.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, Annie, she was a really nice,
Yeah.
lovely lady. She really
Well,
was.
sounds like a great thing she's doing.
Oh no, it's phenomenal what they're doing. You know what I mean?
And what they've done in such a short space of time, the amount of money they raised, the people they've been able to help, what they've set up.
Yeah, they're sort of like like she was sort of saying, like they actually go out and they'll go and speak to truckers and you know what I mean, like truck stops, stuff like that. Just see how people
actually
are.
being boots on the ground, like
Literally,
Oh, fucking
and
hell.
it's just
That's really good.
It's fucking phenomenal what she's created. You know what I mean, and continuing to just grow and grow and grow.
Yeah.
It's
That's
brilliant.
it. To become a registered charity, that's not no small feat. And then to spread your helpline to the UK as well, incredible.
Yeah. And to be fair, you know, fair shout to Chris. He's bought that shirt 3 times now, hasn't he? Every time they were like, they sort of do. Paul Chris has got his touring car shirt, in a frame, and signed touring car shirt, and he puts it for the raffle, and he buys it back every time. About three times he's bought his fucking shirt back. Yeah.
Just get everyone to chip in. Just get a big pot together and outbid him.
You know what I will do next time just to piss him off. You know what I mean?
I was tempted a little bit, but I wouldn't fit in a suitcase. I wanted that Actros, electric Actros. I was going to drive down to the port and lift the trailer.
Fucking so they had this like kiddies toy Actros truck.
Yeah.
Electric,
I
fully electric.
actually put one together once on
Yeah.
Christmas Eve.
Not even a hybrid, mate. She's full
electric.
Yeah, full electric.
Anyway, so yeah, I think it wasn't a bloke, it was his wife, wasn't it? Because she'd had a fucking drink.
Oh, no.
Her arm was fucking going up and
Are
down.
you running them up?
Well, your fucking Chris had put a bid in, load of other people, and it was like getting 6.
It was getting nasty.
Yeah. I think it went for 750 quid
Jesus
eventually.
Christ.
And this bloke was like, how the fuck am I going to pay for that? So yeah, no.
I had to put it to work, Shag.
Yeah, that's it. But yeah, like I said, fucking thank you, Chris and Crystal.
Yeah.
It was fucking
Really
brilliant.
appreciate it.
I saw
We're
a-
on Lou.
I saw a picture of you. Was it you? You took a picture of Chris sat in like a. It was like a.
Is that when he was asleep?
Yeah, he was asleep in like a sort of in a
mate, that chair was awesome,
in a
though.
fabric wingback next to a Rayburn with carpet, and I was like, that is the most Northern Ireland thing I've ever seen in my life. And then not a day later, I was scrolling through fucking Instagram, and there was a meme come up, and it said, when you're in Northern Ireland, your mate says, come back to mine for a few drinks, and you're drinking a double vodka out of a Thomas the Tank Engine fucking children's cup, and you think, God left this place a long time ago.
Well, what gets me? That photo of Chris asleep in that chair.
Yeah.
The other side was a rocking chair with me asleep in it.
I got a video of you both asleep.
Have you?
Yeah, I'm going to put that up on Friday.
Put it up. I'd love to see that.
All you needed was a pair of sawn-offs in each of your hand. It'd be like Sunday morning after a big job, like.
No, fucking yes. Yeah.
Went into their fucking. It was literally a garage in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. In the freezer aisle, well, the cool aisle where they had all the beer. They had a section for beer. It's lovely.
What, in a garage?
Yeah.
Jesus.
And it was huge. They had 4 Locos,
Oh, yeah, you said.
Dragon Soups, and Harp. I was like at home.
And people ever get fucked up.
Oh,
Fucking love it.
you should have seen his face. He was so happy that it was a fucking. He literally was crate of harp. He was like, ah.
I love harp.
They loves harp. I managed to break my vape stick, didn't I?
Yeah.
Then we had to do the mad dash around Ireland to fucking get a new fucking glass of my vape stick.
Oh, Christ.
Oh, I was all fucking stressed out and moody. I was, you know what I mean?
We're just watching Marlon pour the worst pint known to man. It's not even Marlon.
my fault.
It's not even Marlon's fault. I don't
I've
know-
poured hundreds of pints.
I know.
out of
I don't
that.
know what's going on. I think it's because I've been away for 2 weeks and we left the beer, and I think it's got a bit warm and it's got a bit funky. But yeah, it's what it is. I'll have to check the fucking jackets, make sure they're cooling down enough.
Either way,
I'll probably kink the pipe over on the lager one just to fuck with you when I'm pissed up. Like, fuck him. You're not having cold beer, Marlon, you cunt.
I can have like a third of a pint at a time, mate. It's fine.
yeah, no, we had old Chris Bradford in a fucking tux. He fucking scrubbed out. Oh, not Chris.
They all do.
Fucking, Phil
Barton,
Barton.
yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Hey, Phil. Phil, Lou. It was just a fucking really good fucking weekend. Couldn't have asked much better.
It did look
Oh, great.
fantastic.
Yeah, we had to stash cash, didn't we? On the way out.
Yeah.
Chris wouldn't take money.
Oh,
Yeah, stash of cash.
fucking hell.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a good bloke, yeah.
Bless
Good bloke, him at Crystal. Yeah, well, that's amazing.
Yeah, so
I'm
that
glad
was-
you boys had a good time.
Yeah,
It did
lovely
look
time.
fantastic. I was gutted I couldn't come, but I'm glad that you take my place, Jono. And well, I say take my place. So, fuck you.
Fucking what? Bit like the fucking podcast, isn't it? Just a fucking stand-in, isn't it? Just a fucking you know what I mean?
Thinking he's a stand-in.
Well,
It's
we
not-
all are, aren't we?
Yeah.
There's
No,
a
you
fucking...
don't know. Everyone,
This
everyone
was
that lives-
designed. This episode was designed. for you.
Everyone that lives within a 20-mile radius, oh, just a stand-in. I'm like, no, you fucking morons. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you had a good time, guys. It sounds fantastic. And I hope that I can make the next one. Actually, I should be able to, because I'm delaying Florida next year by a week. So,
I might just stay over there because I think the week after that I've got country to country.
get your man here.
What are you talking about? What?
What are you saying?
Country to country is a 3-day music event.
Right.
They do it
Your
in,
music they play.
Shit.
Where's the
Shocking.
fuck you button on this? I need one of those. I need a fuck you button on this, don't I?
Fuck your life. Bing bang.
Is it Josh Beer?
No.
I'm not interested.
Shout out to our boys.
Yeah, it's a huge country event. They do in like England, Scotland, and Ireland every year. And me, Chief, Crystal, and Chris have got tickets for Ireland next year. That should be fun.
That will be good. That'll be a fucking big piss up, mind, won't it?
I wouldn't even invite
quite
this
like that.
time. You know what I mean? Because to be fair, I'm only the fucking stand-in, aren't I? You know what I mean? Fuck without you.
Oh yeah,
off.
you've been invited once.
Tickets
that's
are
it.
still on
That's it,
sale,
that's
mate.
it, that's it. You've had your
I'm
fucking
joking. I
invite.
don't even think I was invited to
No.
this thing. I was like,
No, because none of you like fucking country music. Jola does a little bit, but they are £400 a ticket.
How much? How fucking much?
How much money is this podcast making?
This is my personal money.
Oh, of course it is.
£400 to listen to some fucking moaning old cunt going fucking...
It's 3 nights.
Me and my holes.
thank God I'm a country boy.
You know, on a fucking ukulele.
I can't wait. I cannot fucking
3
wait.
days of it.
I see the
Yeah.
wondering in your eyes.
I think Conway Twitty's dead, isn't he?
I don't fucking know. You know, they better do.
Well, you would know. That's me.
Look at us. Right. I think it's about time. We'll cut to a break, get a beer of the week, and we get back into it.
Yeah, send you to the fridge.
All right. Shabbat shalom. See you later. Bye.
Fuck off.
Peace!
And I'm back from the fridge. Before we get a beer of the week, a massive shout out to the sponsor of this episode, Orly Fox. Marlon, do you know what the most important thing is about being self-employed or running a business, large or small?
Getting your books right.
Get your fucking books right, mate. That's the main thing. Because let me paint you a picture.
Spin you a yarn.
Spin you a yarn. So I've started up a business. And I'm doing landscaping. I know how to fucking lay a slab. I know how to rip up a bit of turf. I know how to fucking trim a tree. But if I'm no good at accounts, there's no point in me working fucking 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, all to just fucking at the end of the tax year, try and do my books myself and just end up fucking 30 odd
Make a
grand off
proper
the
fucking hash of it.
yeah. Where
Miss things out. Miss things you could have claimed for.
the thing is, when it comes to a decent accountants, it's not only the taking the weight off of your mind of a good accountant's, doing all your books for you and all that shit. It's also about them, the advice that they give you. The advice, that's their
Invaluable.
Their best interests are your best interests. So they're going to look after you in the point that they're going to be able to give you advice on that. If you buy this now, and if you buy that now, are you thinking about buying that? Well, this will be the best year to buy that. And look, you're under the tax year. Don't buy it in February. Don't buy it in fucking in July. Maybe buy it in March, because then your tax bill is going to be X amount less. These things are, it might seem simple to people that know, but to people that don't know, and I don't know that much. And the older I get, the more I learn about all this shit. It is incredibly important. So make your money and your time that you put in work for you by getting yourself a decent accountant and not sitting there on an Excel spreadsheet thinking, oh, I've fucking got this. I don't need to pay an accountant. Yeah, you probably do, Shag. So, yeah, hit up your boys over at Orly Fox. Link in the episode description, link in the bio, all that good shit. Shout out Orly Fox. Sponsor this episode. Right.
Hey!
Jesus fucking
Fuck me.
No one will ever understand, because I fucking flatten all the audio levels out. But when we're here, it hurts.
Next time you're going to do that, just warn me. I'll turn his headphones all the way up.
Right, Marlon, what we got?
So we have something by Salt.
Huckaback. Nipa, New England IPA. It's a fucking one of those cheap lighters that really doesn't want to work. I hate these things. Marlon, so it's a 440 can. It's hazy. It's 5.5%. It's juicy. Have we got a bit of marketing bullshit?
We've got a little bit, yeah.
You got a couple of twigs.
The cat in
Honestly, can't get this fucking lighter going.
the hat.
Sorry, yeah. What?
Bar straight up.
What?
It fucking works.
Yeah, because I fucking changed the gas setting. That's why I gave it to him. And it going. Right, but without any further ado, read the marketing bullshit. I'm telling you. Read Nelson Mandela.
Do I have to press the button again?
No, you're good.
Oh, he don't like it. He don't like it when you fucking go off.
What a
What a treat. Joe's got to get on. Let's go.
The name's quite a mouthful, giggity. Much like my dick. No, much like the beer. Sharing the name of a loosely spun absorbent fabric, our golden, juicy New England IPA is packed full of flavour. With a winning mosaic combination, Citra and Amarillo hops, expect a lemon sherbet aroma with strong notes of lemon verbena. Don't know what that is. Sounds a bit Italian. Don't like it. Generously hopped, this hazy New England IPA is smooth and interestingly fruity and soft and bitterness in the end.
Cool. Right. Awesome. Let's go. See what you think. Bill's recusing himself from this.
Well, that just seems like a waste.
That's exactly what I'd do.
Fuck, I'm going to shit myself.
Oh,
Yeah, that's fucking awesome, mate. That's really good. I love the fact it's in a 440 because every single one of these comes in a 330. It's got quite a sharp grapefruit finish.
grapefruit.
Grapefruit.
I've never tasted dish soap before, but I imagine that is kind of what it tastes like.
It's gorgeous. I really like it. Yeah, 5. All right, that's me. It's not strong. It's nice. It's smoother than you think. It's only got a bit of a sharp finish. Other than that, it's fucking beautiful, mate.
It's bitter. It's sharp. I don't taste no Citra.
Yeah, it does. Absolutely. Right at the end there, it's got a nice sharp finish to it. Smooth. And then it goes to sharp and it's good. Oh, it's just nice, man. And it's not too dry. It's refreshing. It's fucking dry. No, it's not. That'd be fucking daft.
I like how it was a review and Reg is like, no, my opinion is now fact.
There are no opinions. There is only the law.
This ain't the fucking DPRC, son.
This is we come away to a democracy for a short while.
Mule, you had a mouthful. What do you reckon?
I really like it.
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah, it might be because it's just beer and I haven't had beer.
I miss beer so much.
But it is nice.
Yeah?
Can I have another swig?
Of course you can.
Play a danger game?
Punami!
That's a swig and all.
Fucking hell.
Make the most of it. He'll be tired.
So in the summer, that would be
shit himself.
That would be fucking amazing. Like that's
That's
Yeah.
good summer drinking.
yeah, I'll give it a 5.
Oh,
Right.
right. What about
Chilo?
fucking Cling and Clang over here? Don't even know where that came from.
No, nor do I. No, I don't like it. I'll be brutally honest. It reminds me of fucking Shipyard or Shityard in this case.
No,
It was
don't
just,
be mean.
it fucking tastes weird. It's got a fucking shitty start, even fucking worse end. All right, it's not fucking Wonder. You know what I mean? It's nowhere near as bad as that fucking poison. I don't like
What
it.
is it?
I don't like it. It's. I won't give it a 1 because I'm not that cruel. But it's
Fucking
getting a
hell.
fucking 2.
Oof.
Don't
Wow.
like it.
Okay.
Really don't
Jesus.
like it.
Marlon?
I'm kind of the same. It's just there's too much going on and it all doesn't work.
But I can't taste any of the things it says it's got in it.
I will say that it's probably a bit biased on mine and Reg's point because 1, I haven't had a beer in a long time,
Right.
and 2, the can's got honeycomb on it, and Reg is a big fan of the Bee Movie, as we found out.
Do you like jazz? Fucking love
That's what it was. Sucked in by the marketing, wasn't it?
I fucking love
You're a
that film.
fucking whore of marketing.
My
aren't you?
sister reminded me the other day, she's like, I listened to that podcast where you said about the B movie. What a film. Do you also remember you loved Over the Hedge? I was like, oh my God, I love Over the Hedge.
Fucking hell.
Simple
I thought I
things.
knew you.
Yeah, I know.
I've never listened to something and been so disappointed.
I had a few messages like
you
that.
thought it was going to come out with like Serpico or The Untouchables or anything. No, just come out with the B movie. Yeah, no, so you go, fuck yourselves. Right, so what do you give it, Marlon? Sorry.
Right, I
wasn't
don't
paying
like
attention.
it. I wouldn't drink it again. If I saw it, I'd avoid it. But it's not quite. I've drank worse things.
Okay.
I'm at 2.
2, 3, 4, 5. What are we giving that?
Whoa, you put the 3 in.
No, you said 2. You
I
said
said
2.
2.
We said 5. A toss up between a 4 and a 3. So where are we at?
Toss the coin.
I don't have
Business
one.
card.
Toss a business card, right? Logo up is 4. Logo down is 3. It's a 3. So thank you very much, Matt.
Good, Bob.
Just a job, right?
Yeah, you can have that.
Okay, thank you, everyone.
Just one more.
Just one more.
That's it. That's it.
whapper thing, mate.
Fucking no work's getting done tomorrow.
Fucking, what are they gonna do? Was that Break Line Titan? I don't know.
I had to run.
one less family to worry about. Oh dear. Yeah.
Oh, dear. So, yeah.
Reg,
Yes.
how was America?
How was America? America was fucking brilliant, boys. It was absolutely fantastic. I had a whale of a time. I didn't even spend that much money. It was great, actually. I mean, yeah, all right, I stayed with friends, so that took that out of the equation. But yeah, it was amazing. Start to start. Last time I went, flew out of Heathrow Terminal 3. This time I went, last time I went, flew out of Terminal 3. I missed the car park 4 times. I had to go around Terminal 3 4 times because I missed the car park. This time, flew out of Terminal 3, missed the car park once. So we're improving. It's so, anyone that, if you know Terminal 3, you might be like, oh, Reg, you're an idiot. Nah, it's pretty fucking difficult to find. You got to go to the short
Yeah,
stay.
it's not like thousands of people do that every single
No, I
fucking
always
day.
end up in like the private parking. You know, my just Tory life just leads me to the private jets. No, yeah. So I got there, checked in, and it's easy as fuck going through Heathrow. It's just
Lovely, and it's straight through.
no
No
dramas.
fucking around.
Yeah, like, and it wasn't even the thing. What really fucked me off was like we went to like check in. And went through, it was like Miami and the Bahamas or whatever, like check in here. So we went to go check in there. The woman was like, can I see your boarding pass? Yeah, of course. Showed it to her. She was like, oh, you have to check in through here. And I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, but she was like, you're flying business. And I was like, but there's a shorter queue in coach. Can I not just like, she was like, no, you have to go this way. I was like,
You've chosen your seats. You
I
fucking.
paid more and I have to wait longer. What is this bullshit? I need leg room, man. So anyway, checked in, all that good shit. Got into the fucking waiting terminal thing. I'm just sat down, just admiring things. You know, you do in an airport and you're waiting, people watch for like fucking ages. I was looking, I was like, why is there a luggage shop in Terminal 3 departures?
I have
Why is there a
thought that.
luggage shop in departures? I don't know. It's one of life's bigger questions, isn't it? Like, who is not packed? Who gets to the fucking airport and goes, God, I could do with a suitcase. Just like carrying all their clothes in a bobo sack.
And the thing is, once you've gone into that, where are you going to put the fucking case?
Like, you've already checked
it
your
on.
fucking luggage in. What does matey do? A trade-in for your shitty Argos fucking hard shell for a Samsonite? No, he doesn't. Yeah, I went in, paid 60 quid for a fucking breakfast and 2 pints. That was great. Yeah, they really got you by the book.
Yeah, 'cause was it 3 breakfasts and 3 drinks? That was fucking 60 quid a person.
Yeah,
wasn't
it's scary, isn't it? Yeah, it's fucking horrendous.
And I didn't even have a breakfast. I had a bacon bat.
it? Yeah, you had a bacon bat. Yeah, me and Chief had breakfast.
Yeah, guys, all right, got on a plane and the flight out there was fucking empty. I mean, it was empty. So coach or whatever you call it, like economy,
Cattle.
Cattle
class. No, joking.
it's
So
cattle class. It's
that
horrible.
was like, yeah, they were. That was empty. So was business. First class was like full. They had like 2 seats spare. I was like, oh, I've done well here, boys, because there was 8 of us in business. There was fuck all people. Then they have like assign stewardesses to like 2 stewardesses, 3 stewardesses for here. So it was like fucking brilliant. I was getting she was coming around every 20 minutes. So what you want? I was like, never beer, love it. Anyway, so typically there's no one there, but in front
How much you paying for beer on the flight?
included, mate.
Yes,
Oh, is it?
if you go,
I did 3 quid on a half a pack of fucking Pringles or fucking
Yeah, long hauls.
Long
It's
haul.
all included.
yeah.
So yeah, I'm like, it's pretty empty. There's not many people, but the people that there are, like typically, there's a couple next to me. Not next to me. I'm like on the 2 seats on the aisle. There's 3 seats in the middle, and there's 2 seats on the other aisle. So me and Dal sat in the 2 seats on the left. And to the left of me, there's a pregnant woman, and I knew she was pregnant because she made it fucking absolutely obvious to the stewardess.
Oh,
who was
she's one of
there.
those.
Yes. I'm pregnant. All right, yeah, okay, don't worry. We'll look after you, blah, blah, blah. I'm not a bit of a nervous flyer. Whatever. And then her
Get on a
husband,
fucking plane. Shut your
husband leans over. I don't mean to be rude. Here we go. Is there any chance of an upgrade? And she goes, yeah, we've got 2 seats in first class. They're £600 a piece, and they're not sat together.
Yes.
So I was like, yeah, fuck you, Rich. And then we had a gentleman in front of us. He sat down, and I saw on his backpack that he came in with said the London School of Business 2021. I was like, well, you're going to be a cunt, aren't you? He sat in front of Dole, right? I don't know. There are probably 2 types of people in this world. I am one of the latter. There are people that sit down in an airport in a seat on the airplane and just fucking wang the cunt straight back and nearly knock matey, my wife, who was sat to the left of me, in the knees as they were a seat straight back. I am one of those people who will gently move it back slowly throughout the flight because I'm a courteous person. You got a screen on the back of the thing, so every time you move it back, the person behind you's got to keep tilting it. Oh, I just don't want to be a dick. So he just wangs it straight back. Right, get this. Sits down. We haven't even left yet. The doors aren't even closed. He beckons a fucking a stewardess over with his fingers like that.
Oh,
He
what a
didn't click, but he flicked his 2 fingers like that, like he's trying to find the G spot. I'm just doing that for the
He's
audio
never found
listeners.
that
That's
before.
exactly how he did it. Yeah. So the stewardess comes over. Oh, hi, how can I help? I'm quite cold. And the stewardess just looked at him.
you want
And
a cuddle?
I was looking at her, and she glanced at me, and I was like, yeah, I fucking know what you're going to say. We haven't left yet. The doors aren't closed, so it's going to warm up later. Well, can you turn the heating up? I was like,
Oh, fuck off and die.
what the fuck? Anyway, so matey grabs his blanket, the blanket that's in the empty seat next to him, and the 2 that are in front of him, covers himself like in a little cocoon in this, like he acts like he's freezing cold. I'm like, oh yeah, they're going to turn the heating up just for you, mate.
Problem is, people
just
like
for
that-
fucking you.
People like that are so narcissistic. They think that they.
Well, the thing
That's
is, I'm like, mate, if you-
self-importance,
yeah,
isn't it?
I was like, why?
The word nonce.
I mean, I'm not trying to act like a dick. The only reason I fly business is because I can't do 10 hours in economy because my fucking legs are so long. I don't like flying with being uncomfortable. I can't sit upright for that long with my knees bent up like that. It is fucking awful doing 2 hours on EasyJet, let alone.
Oh, mate, I'm a proper scumbag,
Doing-
aren't I?
Yeah.
I fell asleep full spec, but by the time we'd taken off, I was asleep with a cowboy hat on
Yeah.
in cattle class.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's like you're doing short haul. You get what you're given, don't you?
To be fair, it worked out all right for me on the way back because the seat next to me was empty.
Oh
So
yeah.
me and some very nervous looking fucking teenager were sat in the bar, about 20 odd. He's like, all right, mate. And I was like, all right. And he's sort of like, when they put that like, a deep voice on, it's like it's a big bloke with a beard sat next to me, and I don't know what to do about it. So I'm going to try and assert my dominance by going, well, mate. And so we squeaked in the corner. And and because I'm a larger gentleman, I had to get the old seat extender on. You know what I mean? I sort of walked there. There's a couple of people like, no, you can't see you get the extender. I was like, right, love, have you got the extender? I'm a bit of a fat fuck, I don't fit. I've done that.
What is the seat extender? Tell me more.
Seatbelt extender.
Oh,
yeah, so you get like you get the full fucking length of what you got, and then they give you another one to put in the middle, and then you yank that one down.
He's like Sam Neill in Jurassic Park when the cunt just ties it in a loop knot round his fucking gun. We were halfway through the fly in before I put the fucking seatbelt on. Yeah, it worked. I didn't even know that the extender was a thing. I was like, well, don't fucking fit. I ain't wearing a cunt. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, my crumple's name was Beth, so you know what I mean? So yeah. So I saw the angry, snotty fucking air hostess, the one with the dark hair, and looked like she had a deep.
I was asleep, mate.
You were asleep. There was one there, looked like she had
a 45-minute flight for fuck's
he was
sake.
out cold like that. Gone.
I fall asleep on planes.
I'm like that in a plane.
Yeah,
before it even
crashes. You know what I mean?
I fell asleep during takeoff when we were going to Catalonia.
Oh no, I was sort of sat there because I've never flown commercial before.
You're always private.
Eh?
Always private.
Private.
Fucking army Chinooks and
you know what I mean? Fucking flying all sorts of fucking things.
Always private.
But no, I've never flown commercial before.
Really? That's the first time?
First time I've ever flown commercial. So I was tray nervous. And to be fair, it was all right. Actually, wasn't it? Flying, I was fine.
Did you get to the check-in desk and hand over your fucking national insurance card, you cunt? Not a passport
Driving license.
inside.
Driver's license.
Is that all you need?
Yeah.
Same country, mate.
Internal, yeah.
Same country.
Yeah.
Well, we made it there and back, so all right.
Yeah.
And then the sixth desk was like, I need you need your passport and driving license. And I was like, there you go. And Jilo just handed over his driving license. He's like, and your passport.
He looked nervous as fuck, didn't he?
And Jilo was like, don't have a passport. All right.
Flown internally. Fuck you.
Yeah, don't need a fucking
sat there and
passport.
went, I got a passport, son. And he was nervous as fuck anyway. He was weird long pauses between.
Yeah.
He would ask you a question, then you'd answer him, and then you'd be like,
I think we intimidated him.
but have you ever seen
Give me the transit.
Give me the transit now, you little cunt.
He probably had a little instant message come up from his manager. Be like, $2,500 on excess. Look at the state of them.
But yeah, he had this weird sort of sloth-like movement to him. He was just sort of like,
Took time to process everything.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's just like, fuck's sakes, man. Just get on with it.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Have you got any other idea on you? No, we don't need. We've just flown. You're telling me we've flown in an aeroplane, and now you want 2 forms of photo ID? You suck a dick. But he accepted just a driving license, even though it's completely against policy rules. Apparently,
it was that was going to fucking rape him. So he had fucking 2 choices, really. You know what I mean? I like a little Irish fucking boy like that, mate.
Jesus.
Things are nightmares.
and then before we gave it back, we filled it full of red as well. Yeah. we didn't sixth. We didn't.
We did leave the fucking Phil Barton fucking air freshener in there, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Have some of that, you can.
No, it was fucking.
I wondered what that 13 bill service charge was for. Taking the air freshener down, cunts.
Fuck's sake.
It was literally the first thing. Like, literally, we got the transit, got in it. Fucking Marlon rummaging in the bag. Next thing you know, boom! Phil Barton fucking air freshener gets put on there.
we had to have a Phil Barton air freshener to pick the cunt up.
Yeah, that's it. Job done.
Oh, cool fucking part of mind.
That's it, Phil Barton. Hey! I was trying to catch it when he was had his fucking drink in his mouth, see how much he'd spill, but he didn't. Fucker. But yeah, no, it was all right. It was all right. We had the fucking... Yeah, it was just a fucking awesome fucking weekend, really, wasn't it?
Really good.
Couldn't have gone much better. Really. Great host. Fucking looked after us. Fucking...
All the tater crisps we could have ever eaten.
Or the tater crisps.
You are a scum.
Yeah, it was hilarious. We were at the ball, and Chris's dad kept fucking walking past me to go to the toilet. Every time he walked past me and tell me a joke, and the more pissed he got, the more incoherent they were, but the funnier they were. It was just and then he started laughing. Of course, I was just in that giggly kind of mindset, so I was giggling along with him, like, you know what I mean? And fucking fair shit. No, his mum and dad were brilliant, weren't they? Fucking really nice people. So yeah, like that. Enjoyed it. Ireland, do it. Treat yourself, treat a wife, treat somebody else's wife. Do you want to flake with that, love?
Do you know why that? Do you know why it is? It's because Marlon's the only one drinking it, and there's such a pause between it. The beer in the line's getting warm because I don't think the cooler's quite got the guts to get the cold water up here anymore. Just getting tired and old. We've got a 10 line in the shed. We'll whack her in there. Fuck it, podcast is paying.
Can we can quad call that, can't we?
You can 10 call it if you want.
All right. What about a cider as well?
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, true. We could do that. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, speaking of the podcast paying, business class was fucking great. Thing is with business, right? There's two types of people in business. There's people like me who think they don't deserve to fucking be there. And when the woman comes around, she's like, do you want a beer? You're like, please, if that's okay, yes. And there's those cunts that are like, can you turn the heating up? I'm rather cold. Like, mate, you clearly can't afford first, all right? So don't act like a fucking dick. Just sit in your seat, enjoy the fucking big screen TV and shut your fucking hole. Anyway.
Hey, look, at least, you know, they get that out of fucking business class. I got COVID out of that. You know what I mean? Fucking, I came back and I was sick as... I swear this day I caught it on that fucking plane coming home.
Well, no, Lou had it as well.
Oh, yeah, I caught it for fucking Lou. I shouldn't have got off with it at the fucking ball, should I, really? You know what I mean? Sorry, Phil. You had to find out somewhere on the line.
Neil's so angry, he's thrown my lighter on the desk. Hey, so yeah, I get to, I'm going to light a cigarette and touch light it. Hello. Tell it's a fucking Tuesday, can't you, boys? Because we don't give a fuck. What are you
what are you going to do? Sack us?
What are you going to do? Sack us? So yeah, I get to Miami. And they have the fucking cigarette, you prick.
Did you fly into Miami, not MCO?
And what's MCO?
Hey!
Yeah, right. So yeah, anyway, sorry everyone. They're like, oh, listen, it's a great podcast. And they fucking trying to light a cigarette and they're wankers. Yeah, so getting to Miami and Department of Agriculture knocking around. And I'm wearing me Timbs. And they're full of fucking dirt. And I'm like, I don't know whether it's like New Zealand here, whether they're going to be like, because obviously got to go out. They go, what do you go through, what's it? Customs, yeah. Now, I don't think there was anyone in Saudi Arabia or Mexico because every cunt was in fucking Miami airport. Oh. So it's about 400 people. There's 40 lanes, right? 4 of them are open. I am stood there for an hour and 45 minutes.
I would have lost my fucking shit.
Hell.
I hate that.
Literally, all I can hear is Spanish and Arabic. And that's all I can hear. And I feel like I'm you know when you get a bit twitchy as an English person? Not as like, oh God, it's all going to go wrong. But when no one else is speaking your language, you're like, fucking Jesus.
Yeah. Bang or bamba.
And then, but not only that, then you've got to go through customs where they say, what do you do for a living? You say, I'm a farmer. And Department of Agriculture are knocking around. And I've got fucking Timberlands full of cow shit. And I'm like, oh God. So I'm there just like picking the shit out of me out of my boots as I'm walking along and just flicking it on the floor. The poor fucking Mexican family behind me are like, this Englishman is stink. All right, luckily get through. Always grand. Now, one of my favorite things, as I said, to do in airports is people watch.
Yes.
I get like you guys at the 6th desk. I get to the budget desk. It sounds like a budget. They're the cheapest ones to get a good car from. So that's why I booked through budget. The second time I've done it. I've booked my Tahoe. I'm one of those cunts. Not like I don't get up when they land, but I get out. As soon as I'm off that plane, I am cutting and dipping and diving and dodging. I'm going because I know I've got to be the first man at that check-in desk because I want my Tahoe. And I'm not letting anyone else, any other cunt take it. Get there. Find out they haven't got my Tahoe. But I'm in the queue. My favourite thing to do is people watch. And now I don't want people to get it twisted to think that I am anti-Semitic in any way, shape or form. I'm not.
Nothing you've ever said.
Never on this podcast, no.
I hate all people equally. I think they're all scum and they're all cunts. I just find Jewish people in the wild vastly, oh my god, vastly
What we
entertaining.
do is he'd round them up and put them in their own place.
I find them
Somewhere hot.
I find them vastly entertaining when things go wrong, right? So now they were Jewish, I can tell that. Obviously, your man's
Ringlets
got
and a hat.
No, just the man had a what do they call it? It is a kippah, isn't it?
Oh.
The little hat, I believe.
No,
it's
it's a
called-
fish, mate.
I want to
No.
say, amaka.
Oh, a yarmulke.
Yarmulke,
Sorry,
yarmulke.
yes,
Yeah. Yarmulke.
Your man's got a yarmulke on, so
I need to send
I thought it was a
ramekin.
kippah. I don't know why.
Smoked or
Anyway, so your man's got a kippah on. And he's at a desk, and I'm sat there with Doll, and she's looking at me, going like those eyes of don't. Just don't. I was gonna. Obviously, I'm not gonna say anything, but I'm just watching. I'm observing, and things are not going well at the desk. And his wife is like over on outside of the desk. She's off doing something else, and you just hear this. Just hear this.
Maureen.
No, close. Marjorie, Marjorie, bring the papers. Bring the papers. The man needs to see the papers. Anyways, Marjorie comes over. They have a bit of a hoo-ha at the desk about whatever. Anyway, luckily they get it all sorted. All is grand. And I don't know if anyone's ever had a suitcase and they've like he stacks these suitcases on top of each other. He's got like a big one. They put a small one on top. This fucking thing is nearly as tall as him. And he's trying to drag it. But Pete, I've had it before, and I knew exactly the difficulty he was going through. He couldn't get it centered on the two wheels, so it just dragged it on the floor. It kind of like as he was dragging it, it was at a 45-degree angle. Because of the weight, he couldn't fucking tip it back to center. And he was running it down the back of everyone's calves who were also like at these other desks. And he's, oh God, I'm so sorry. Oh Lord, no, I'm sorry. And she's like, if you just let me help you, I've got it. And he's just running this thing over the back of everyone's ankle. I was like that, and I'm fucking dying. And she's looking at me like, shut the fuck up. The woman's like, next, please. And I'm like, yes, I'm sorry. Yeah, so yeah, get a car. It's not the car I ordered. It's Ford Expedition, which is like way bigger than a fucking Tahoe. Yeah. Car was incredible. It was a 3.5 liter turbo Ford Expedition. V6, not V8, but 10 gears, never knew what fucking gear it wanted to be in. It was like the gearbox.
That's definitely made by ZF then.
Yeah, it was the gearbox was like a
Shut up, our train gearboxes are made by ZF as well.
gearbox was like a fucking synthesizer, I tell you.
It's only got 3 gears, we're right.
Yeah, it was something. But yeah, I got out of the airport and I literally get out of the airport, drive to an hour out of Miami to Fort Lauderdale, and the fucking comes up, gearbox engine oil change needed soon. I'm like, oh, you've got a lot of work to do. And I'm not taking you to Jiffy Lube, you cunt. So I got to Tom and Hillary's, and get there, and they've got other people staying, like Dan. They've got a yacht broker staying. This bloke called Dan Wood.
All right.
He is the most extra man I have ever met in my life. Hey man, hey, how you doing? Hey, whoa, yeah,
From N.IRELAND.
yeah, whoa, you guys, yeah, literally, you guys from merry old England? You guys from London? No, not okay, whatever.
Sorry about the Queen.
Yeah, he's like, oh man, when I heard about the Queen, just like one of the saddest days of my fucking life, because we came from you guys, we are all English.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, Dan, yeah. But like,
Actually, most of you are Irish, but we won't go into it, you know what I mean?
yeah, don't let me do your man down. So Dan's a yacht broker, and so he sells yachts. He's a middleman, which means he takes all of the praise and none of the responsibility. And so I pull up, I get to that house, walk in. There's a 74-foot yacht tied up to their dock because they live on the canal. And I'm like, motherfucker, Jesus. Yeah, man, I just sold this to a Mexican guy. Fucking, yeah, incredible. I'm on a deal at the moment. It's like for a £5.5 million yacht. £5.5 million, man. I was like, oh, sweet, awesome. Anyway, I'm knackered. I'm going to have a couple of beers and I'm going to go to bed. I'll see you in the morning, Dan. Anyway, had a lovely day. Fucked around. Dan goes, right, what are you doing? What are you and the wife doing? We're going to go get the feet bag on, man. We're going to go get the feet bag on. I'm like, what are you saying right now? What are the words that you're leaving your mouth? Apparently getting the feed bag on means we're going out for dinner, I'm paying. I'm like, fucking let's go. Yacht dealer is taking me out for dinner. So I'm driving the fucking thing down the road. Yeah, just in here on the right, man. Just here on the right. It's my guy. It's my boy. That's my guy. I was like, okay, that's your boy. That's your man. That's your guy. So I pull in.
Wendy's.
He jumps out of the car as I'm pulling. There he is, man. Just walks off. Now, I don't understand how valet parking works. So I just pull up. This guy tries to get in my car. And I'm like, hey, what are you fucking doing, you cunt? He's like, I parked the car. I was like, I'm going to cash on me, mate. I'll hit you on the way out. Get to the fucking front. Dan is there speaking to the fucking shag nuts, some guy in a suit. I assume he's quite high up in the restaurant. Turns out he owns it. I just walk in front of 60 people waiting for a table. I'm like, oh, Dan's quite a big deal. Go down, sit there, have food, have a lovely fucking time. And, Dan's like, he's pumped. This guy is fucking amped. He's like, yeah, man, I just sold this £5.5 million yacht, dude. I sold it to the guy who runs Coachella. I'm like, fucking, wow, that's amazing, mate. Brilliant, yeah. Pays for the whole food, puts $200 down as a tip, goes, and then we get a beer on the way out. And I was like, I'll have a Stella, please, mate. And he's like, oh, yeah, I'll have a Stella too, bro. And the wife's having a white one. Yeah, man, yeah. Hands her $50. And she puts it in the register, and he just puts his hand up like that to her, like, no, you keep that. And he turns around to me and goes, imagine waiting for change. What a guy. Wow. Oh, it's like, oh, fucking, this guy is some guy. Yeah, that's it. Lovely night, pick the car up, go on. Wake up the next morning. Dan's not in a very good mood. Dan is quite sedated, like very sullen, very sort of drawn in. What the fuck's going on here? But I woke up, spoke to Tom, who I'm staying with, the ex-DEA agent. All right, Tom, how's things going? Well, my man, see you've returned to the scene of the crime. I'm good. Dan is not so well this morning. What's going on with Dan? Well, I'll tell you what, I will show you a picture of why Dan is not in a good mood this morning. And I'm like, okay, but just whatever. I'm just going to drag this picture up. 1 second, gentlemen. The suspense, I'm sure, is killing you.
I'm waiting.
Dan was not in a very good mood.
What in the fuck? How the fuck did that happen?
Wow.
So for everyone that's listening and everyone that's on Discord, I'll put it on there. The yacht that he sold had caught on fire. And it caught on fire about 2 miles away. And because they were midway through the deal, it was all a bit unclear as to who was liable and who had to pay what. Obviously, he's a middleman, so he takes none of the blame. He doesn't own it, but insurance paid out for the whole thing. But Dan missed out on his 10% commission on a £5.5 million yacht. You guys do the work on that. Yeah. Yeah. Turns out, as the weeks went on that we were there, it turned out that the yacht had been built by a company and been sold. And then the yacht got sold to another. It was then sold from the original buyer to someone else who was in a different part of the world, which was running on a different electrical system. So it had gone back to the yacht builders and been converted from...
Refitted,
from I think it was from 240 to 110 volts. The only thing is, what would be the biggest draw on that yacht, you think, like, power-wise? There's a dehumidifier and aircon system. Right. But that's like one of the main things you think of when you're converting a yacht from one system to another.
I'm not a big yacht man.
What do really you think really nice yachts? What do they have on them?
Swimming
Lights.
pool, lights, swimming pool.
Smaller than that.
Oh, like a fucking jacuzzi.
Somebody forgot to convert the jacuzzi.
the thing made of water caught fire.
They flick the jacuzzi on, like, fucking hell, this wire's
working really fast.
This wire's getting really hot. And we were laughing and joking, oh, don't give Dan any pennies, he'll wedge it in the fucking trip box. Wow. And then it got worse because apparently the yacht builder, because he was like, oh, don't worry about it, man. It's only the top 2 decks. Like, we'll just, send it back and they've got the molds. They'll just make some new plastic molds, bang them on. Then he made 5 of them, threw the plastic molds out after they finished.
So that's done.
So it's got to go to, it's salvageable. It's got to go to a coach builders. Yeah, to be rebuilt. Yeah, £5.5 million. It was 2 miles away that burnt out from where we were staying.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was all over the fucking news. It was so sad. But the bloke that was buying it was like, yeah, don't worry about it, man. Just find me another one. Yeah. Yeah.
What's it like? What's it like though? That sort of money.
I don't fucking know, mate.
Get
I
on,
really
don't give me
not
that
get it.
bullshit.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Well, you fucking. Have you seen the size of your fucking wallet? Jesus Christ, that ain't receipts. That ain't fucking receipts in
That's a
there. son.
two-hander.
Fuck me.
in there.
Oh, no. Do you want to open it? Let's have a look. Shall us? He's gone awfully fucking red, hasn't he?
Moths.
Right, I'll give you 160 for the fucking thing, all right? Cash. Man, that's fucking mental, isn't it?
Crazy, yeah. But like they just live like a different life. So we went like the yacht that was outside he'd already sold, that was going out to Mexico, and like he gave us a tour around it, and like I've never been on one before. Like 99% of people never been on one of these like mega yachts. Fuck, it was incredible. Like it was amazing. My missus there taking pictures of all the like polished teak everywhere and this and that. You know, lose your shoes on the fucking deck. You know, walk in on the socks. Incredible. I said, oh, this is real nice, Dan. It's real nice. See the engines. Went
See,
downstairs.
that's the first thing I just want to see.
2 fucking cats down there, fucking turbos the size of my head. I was
What are they,
like,
like C12s or something like that? What are
yeah,
they?
something crazy. They were just fucking insane. The best part is I was telling Mule, the exhaust stacks are all stainless steel, and I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? How have they not discolored like with the heat? He said, well, that's just a shroud. They blow air conditioned air between the shroud and the exhaust to stop heat soak into the rest of it.
Sakes,
And they're like,
man.
oh, they've had a team in there. They've polished the engine blocks. They've polished all the stainless. Like it is just
But
fucking
I like it, 'cause
insane.
I went on a many moons ago. I went on a dredger. I was with a Hansen.
Much the same.
Pretty much the same thing. A little bit bigger actually. I went on a dredger, and the engine room was absolutely immaculate. Two C24, like the big, oh fuck me, what a 25 litre fucking.
Two of them?
Yeah, 2 of them in there.
Fucking hell.
2 of them. Well, I actually got 3. One's a redundant. So if obviously one goes down,
Yeah.
they got another one to fire up.
Yeah.
But the engine room was absolutely fucking immaculate. Like the engines were fucking. But it's just some fucking shitty dredger that goes around fucking sort of South Wales, sucking up fucking grit and
Ugh,
shit.
gross.
Poor thing. Poor thing.
But yeah, so they've fucking done that, and this thing was absolutely fucking immaculate in there. Like the old fucking shag nuts, who was fucking the old stoker as he called himself. Like his overalls were pristine fucking white, like fucking like Daz Ultra white. You know what I mean? And it was just amazing. I was like looking at this, like I walked in there and my orange overalls are caked in fucking shit and dirt and grease and fucking all sorts. And he was like, "Yeah, don't touch anything." I'm like, "It's a fucking engine room, man." He's like, "Just don't touch anything." I'm like, "All right, okay." Yeah. I literally sat in my hands in my fucking pockets walking around it. But yeah, I must admit, I did get quite a small erection over.
I
those.
would imagine, yeah.
It
I
was
would.
fucking insane. Yeah, it's literally how the other half live over there. It was, yeah, I was very, very fortunate to know people like that because I could not afford to rent anywhere like that or do any of these things. So yeah, it's
Not yet.
not quite yet.
Give it time.
Give it another fucking 40 years. We'll see how we go. Yeah. Other than that, like before we went to Tennessee, like the only notable thing, we went to Walmart. Like it's Walmart. And
Fucking love Walmart.
I do
It's
love-
not just
don't-
Walmart.
Yeah,
I
but
need
if-
to go to America.
America,
Best place in the world.
Target, Publix, Walmart, like all these places are fucking legit. So swung in there, parked the car, and this bloke is just like walking towards us, and he's just fucking doing the sweep over his head, pressing the button on his fucking thing. And I said to him, fucking tell me about it, Shag. I said, this place is huge. He's like, no, bro, don't smoke a bowl before coming to Walmart. You forget where you park your car. I was like, let's fucking go. This is America. So yeah, I slid into Walmart and I thought I'd pick us up some of this shit that you can't get in the UK, which is the big hype that everyone's on about. Fucking Abdul, come closer. Abdul, go back. They're fucking Prime. So yeah, I tried pretty much all the flavors while I was out there. Didn't have a lot of room in the old suitcase, so I brought back one of the ones I thought were the nicest. So There you go. You being that you can't drink fuck all, have a bit of that. See what you
Thank you.
reckon.
Yeah, chuck us that tropical punch. Let's have a go with that.
And shout out to
Cam Davey brought one of these for
actually
us.
found some in the UK
Well done, Cam.
and dropped us off a tropical punch.
Do you know what it is?
I have no idea what this is.
You literally live in the
Nor
Stone
do I,
Age.
to be fair. I've
So
heard of
basically,
it.
KSI and Logan Paul, these two YouTubers, started a drink. It's really easy to get in America, but incredibly difficult to get in the UK. And like people are charging like that is like 20 quid in the UK. Whereas I picked it up for like $1.49.
That's it. We saw the Prime bottles in that Irish gas station,
Yeah,
and they were £10 a pop.
crazy, innit?
It's fucking nice.
I actually quite that's the is it Ice Pop, that one? That was the one I liked the most. I tried all of them while I was out there.
A little bit.
The Meta Moon one was fucking horrendous. The lemon and lime was not all that great, but that Ice Pop one,
I really like this.
yeah, that Ice
Nice.
Pop one was fucking good. I've not tried this tropical punch. This is the energy drink, the one
It's
that
all right. It tastes like council fucking lilt.
it's not. The thing is,
If
like,
Freeway's done lilt, that's what it tastes
I had
like.
about 40 of these on the
Sound
way
okay.
to and from Nashville. So I had like a heap of them. So I was like, fuck it. They're like, I'm not going to get them in the UK. There's a big hype about them. I'm going to buy into it. I'm going to be that cunt. So I bought a load of them. But
That ice pot one is banging.
that can there is the thing that fucking Mr. Wakey Wines was charging £100 a can for.
Let's have a fucking go then.
Was it £100 a can or £100 a box?
No, it was £1,200 a box.
What?
For 10 of them.
Why are these? What?
I don't
No,
get the
sorry,
hype.
12 of them.
But isn't-
£1,200 he was charging.
KSI's English, isn't he?
Yeah, but Logan Paul's American. It's very clever what they've done. The marketing technique is they've shortened the supply in the UK so that everyone goes mad for them, and then they'll just slowly increase the availability of them. So they'll just sell a heap.
Do you know
load.
what? I'll soon have a cup of tea.
To be fair, the tropical punch one, that's actually pretty good. That
It's
was the only
alright.
that was the only one I didn't try in America because I knew that Cam had bought it for us. I didn't try that one. The tropical punch is
is
nice.
the best.
The ice pop one's fucking
Yeah.
banging, isn't it?
Like I said, it just reminds me of Freeway fucking lilt, doesn't it? Really, you know what I mean? It doesn't taste.
It is good.
I
Like,
don't
it was-
like that ice pop. Well, I don't. That tastes a bit weird to me. But
it's fuck all sugar in them, to be fair.
oh, I'm not. You
I
know,
don't see any sugar in that one, actually.
I definitely wouldn't spend 100 fucking quid on a can.
No,
though.
fuck me, no.
2 grams of sugar in that. I tell you what, to be fair, they've actually made a decent drink. That's actually, I do like it because I thought I was going to get it and be like, oh, fucking hype, it's all going to taste like shit. And like most of them I had, I was like, these aren't bad.
But why have they made such a hype about it? Because surely they sell it for a set price. Like,
Yeah,
it doesn't-
like £2.
So,
But,
like-
well, they just slowly. I'm guessing it's the same with Pokemon cards. You just and the Wii's. Remember the Wii's? You limit the supply, increase the demand.
What? No.
Same as the PS5.
Oh, stick no muley! What's a Wii? I don't know. I do one of those 3 times a day in the backyard of the porch.
I know what one is, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Like the Wii's, when they first come out, Nintendo intentionally limited the supply of them, so people went fucking mad for them. And as you slowly increase the supply, you just continually sell out. I mean, they did it. They didn't do it with the Xbox. They literally couldn't get the fucking
Allegedly.
They could. No, they
Allegedly.
They didn't. They couldn't get the semiconductors.
Reg, can you just say something? Because we got some marketing bullshit here.
Oh, Marlon, read the marketing bullshit. This is on the UK Prime.
Prime was developed to fill the void where great tastes meet function. With bold, thirst-quenching flavors to help you refresh, replenish, and refuel, Prime is the perfect boost for every endeavor. We're confident you'll love it as much as we do. Humbly, the Prime team.
Yeah, to be fair, like these are the best flavors I had. The rest of them were kind of meh, but that ice pot one was legit. The Metamoon one was fucking awful.
25 calories in a bottle.
Yeah, there's not a lot to them. They just the thing is, I've got a real I've got a taste for aspartame, so like artificial sweeteners. I can't drink anything with artificial sweeteners in it. And when I saw these had like fuck all sugar in them, I was like, they're gonna taste like shit. But no, they've done a really good job.
The
Yeah.
tropical punch isn't too bad, but I don't get my ice pop. Don't like that.
No, but yeah, there you go. That's the review one. This one's Prime Energy, so the one that comes in the can that Wakey was charging fucking £100 a fucking can for.
Wakey, bingo, fuck off.
I bought a
Nonce.
slab for like $15 in the US, and I was like, oh. And one of them, I was like, took that picture. I was like, it's not even that good. But yeah. So
So TripAdvisor for that.
overall, I give it. I I give it a 4,
Yeah,
really.
why?
I mean, it's not, it's like,
Yeah, 4.
even the wife said, she was like, when that comes in the shops, inevitably that it will do in the UK, I'll probably buy it on the reg because it is quite good. So there you go. I was surprised. I thought it was just going to be all hype and fucking wank, but no, they're not good. I wouldn't pay £10 a bottle. Absolutely.
Reg,
fucking
come
not.
closer. Reg,
But
come
I'm
back.
not going to lie, I'd probably pick that out over a Lucozade every time.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah, definitely.
So, yeah, I'm surprised.
I don't know, my addiction to Red Bull will continue, I think.
Oof.
I know, I've got to limit myself to 1 can a week.
I used to drink it every day, and now I just
I treat
emergencies. now.
He's got like a little break glass.
I treat myself to like a Tesco's meal deal on a Friday, you know what I mean?
Ooh. Oh, you're so bougie.
Look at me, fucking princess. You know what I mean?
What is your favourite energy drink then?
Whoa, I do like a Mango Loco.
I have gone off them in the last year.
Well, it's good because it was a question directed at me.
Always about you, isn't it, Reg? Just saying, because everyone knew that I liked them, but no.
No, go on, why have you gone off them?
I don't know, I find them too sweet. I'm on the big Red Bulls, the big Red Bulls. Like 473 ones. Yeah, I like them.
Someone's doing well, aren't
But,
they?
yeah, that's it. I'm
So get a meal deal, mate. Fucking £3. The can's like £2.40. Job on.
That's it. I'd sooner just have a fucking sugary cup of tea if I needed glucose. But I'll drink fucking tea. I drink tea solidly day in, day out. Literally, the kettle never gets cold. It's never
Probably not that good for you.
He got the Morphy Richards on turnaround.
Oh, yeah, in fact, we broke one kettle. They've had to go buy us another one.
He's got the soldering iron and some water. Heat your gun.
Well, look, what I've started doing now is take the bottom hose of the fucking rad light. The engine fucking on it.
Jesus.
Just fucking pour it out. Yeah,
It's already got the sweetener in it. I feel quite tired afterwards.
very pink.
Blood's all thin. Vision's all small.
I'm a little lie down now. Thank you.
He's built up a tolerance.
I just like caught on the machine and sleep for a while on the forefoot. You know what I mean? I fucking did last week. We put hydraulic hose on. Those two were fucking around with it so much. I'm like, I'm just going to sleep for a bit now.
John just tucks himself in under the exhaust manifold. Lovely and warm.
Actually, it was actually under the gearbox. Actually, I got myself wedged in there. Like, it was lovely. I opened my eyes and there was an axle sat there, and I couldn't work out where the fuck I was. You know what I mean?
Oh, that fucking feeling. Oh, what year is it? Oh, fuck.
I did it this afternoon. Actually, I sort of sat there watching. Oh, I've got into something on Netflix. Agent Elvis. Have you watched that?
I've just seen it come up on my
mate,
feed.
It's fucking awesome.
Is it?
I thought it was going to be shit. Well, I'll give it a spin. And that's me hooked. I sat there, I thought it was going to be fucking absolute bollocks, but it's fucking hilarious.
Mate, I'll have to give it a go. I did see it come up and thought, I reckon I'll give that a go. So
Oh,
if
mate,
you've
it
given
is.
it the recommendation, man, that's
Mate, give it a go.
That's
Treat
fucking
yourself.
DPRC seal of approval, though.
Seal of approval.
So we had a couple of days in Florida, fucked around for a bit, chilled out, and then then we hit the road. Then we drove 900 miles to Nashville,
Oh, yeah.
South Florida to Nashville.
Oh, fuck. I can't get my head around the distances over there.
The thing is, like,
Some real, innit?
I knew it was going to be a long way, but the thing is, I'd had it in my head, like, I'm going to do it. I had my time that I was going to leave, 4 o'clock in the morning. It was a 14-hour drive, and it was 900 miles, and my missus had already said at the check-in, well, we picked the Explorer up that was larger than a Tahoe. I'm not fucking driving that. I was like, right, this is all on me. I booked the fucking hotel. The hotel was fucking expensive, and we've gone past the point of cancelling it now to get a refund, so we're fucking going. So literally hit the road at 4 in the morning. I stopped for a half an hour twice for food and fuel. And that was it. I did 900 miles in 15 hours.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That must have been fucking knackering.
Do you know what? It really fucking wasn't. That's the weird thing about it. I did 85-90 the whole fucking way in the fast lane. It's got adaptive cruise control, so radar controlled. So you get behind a car that's doing something near to what you want to be doing, about 85-90. So if he's doing 85, you set your limit at 90. So if he speeds up a bit, you keep up with him. It will keep the exact same distance from that car. And if he brakes, my car brakes for me as well. So literally, and then I got the lane assist on, so it keeps me in the lanes
So
as
you
well.
went to sleep, basically. Is that what happened?
All I did, I don't get me wrong, I was alert because they drive the further. So Nashville people and Tennessee can drive really well. Georgia, a little bit worse. North Florida people, or quite a bit worse, South Florida, oh my God, they're trying to kill you.
Yeah, they can't even drive.
No, they can't drive. So I had my wits about me the whole way there. And I was amazingly sharp the whole way there. Like literally, we parked up, got to the hotel, I had a bit of a stretch, didn't feel like I'd done 900 miles, didn't feel like I'd driven 15 hours at all. It was the weirdest thing. Don't get me wrong, mad props to the wife. She was on drinks, she was on food, she was on music, she was on sat-nav, she had her eyes on the swivel as well, looking out for cunts that are trying to carve me up. She was, if I hadn't have had her, it would have been a lot more difficult. But we got out, got to the hotel, checked in, dumped our bags, got our kit on and went straight out on the piss.
Fucking hell.
After
It's
15 hours.
completely different driving over there.
It is, yeah, it is. It's really weird. Like, it wasn't like the lane assist is like good because it tells you if you're a virgin over a lane or whatever. I did 900 miles, only me one fuck up. One fuck up. And that really, I'm not trying to like lessen my fuck up, but so as in Florida, you get a sign to say whether the lane that is coming onto the motorway either is giving it its own lane or has to merge with you. So I was pretty used to that, looking at the sign. They get their own lane, so I ain't got to move over if I'm in the slow lane or whatever. It's going through the sort of, not mountains, but hills in Tennessee, quite up and down. And we're going downhill, and there's a road joining our dual carriageway, and I didn't pay attention to the fact that when that road joined, it joined instantly with no lead on at all, and it was a fucking Peterbilt, and I was in exactly where he wanted to get in, and he was a very angry black man, and I found out he had a very large middle finger, and it leant very far over to the out of the window. He was very angry, but yeah, other than that, it was fine. And went out in Nashville, had a great old time. Got absolutely fucking bollocksed on my first night. I mean, trashed out of my tree. Got to the bar. Wife goes up to the bar. I'll have 2 shots of Don Julio and fucking tequila. I was like, bitch, do you know how much? He was like, yeah, that'll be $32. I was like, oh my God, fuck.
Fuck me.
Yeah, so we got trashed. I had the whole bar drinking out of my Timberland come the end of the night.
Hey!
boot chug.
True scumbag.
The security guard come past and he was like, what in the ever-living fuck are you doing? Yeah, so Nashville, absolutely love it. I'm not a great fan of country music, but it was amazing. I don't really like country music, and I had the best time. So I recommend anyone go there. It is the fucking bollocks. Literally 2 nights there. That was it. Right.
I'm going to shoot on
All right, Jardo.
because I hate to cut myself short here, but
We'll go pick up the old man.
my old
Podcast first.
fuck the podcast.
Reg, you're fucking boring me.
Yeah, I've had enough, Reg. I'm leaving. Fucking, so what? You went to fucking America. Yeah, big fucking whip. Who hasn't? Well, me. Yeah, no, my old man's been on an orgy in Tenerife for the last 10 days, so I'm going to have to go and fucking see if he's still alive, and if not, pick up my inheritance of £2.50. So I've been Jolo. Peace and love.
Love you both. We'll see you
Thank
then.
you very much,
Bye-bye.
mate. Love you millions. I miss you already.
Love you. Bye. So yeah, we went to first place we went into for some grub after we next day we've been out on the piss. Went out for some fucking grub. And see you later, man. Went in for some grub and it was called The Pub.
How was it?
Bulldog on the sign.
Well, I said to the dog, I said, we'll just nip in this pub for some food. She was thinking, we'll just nip in some bar, whatever. Go into this place, English pub. She looks around, she's like, what the fuck is this? And I was like, I go to the pub. It's a full English pub. And I said to the fucking server, I was like, how have you done it? She goes, what do you mean? I said, how have you made it smell like an English pub? She goes, oh, I don't know. What does it smell of? I said, fucking fags, piss, stale beer. She goes, what did you just say? Oh, cigarettes. Sorry. I'm in Tennessee. It smells of gay people in here, girl. Where that pussy at? So yeah, I had the wankiest pint of cellar I've ever had in my life.
Oh, I bet that was awful.
It came in, the standard pint glass, not a conical one.
Not a chalice.
No, not a chalice. No, you know the pint. Like
They haven't even heard of chalices over there.
I haven't got one. Imagine like you're not
The only chalice they've seen over there is from the Holy fucking Grail.
Not one of these straight pint glasses. The ones that the ones that got a bit of a hit to them. Yeah, it came in that. No head. absolutely didn't taste the Stella. It was fucking horrendous. The fish and chips were awful, and the service was shite. And I was like, God, it's just like home. Yeah, it was. Then I said, fuck that. I said, oh, can I have an Amstel? She goes, we've only got Amstel Light. I was like, what the fuck is Amstel Light?
We don't even get that.
They come in a Red Bull can. I was like, no wonder it's light. It's half a pint, you bitch. So yeah, it was really good. Went to the Country Music Hall of Fame, which I didn't think I was going to enjoy, but was fucking incredible. It's actually a Hall of Fame, like an actual
Hall of Fame. Yeah,
like an actual Hall of Fame. You actually go in the hall, and they have all the plaques on the wall.
Oh right, yeah.
And they're all cast in copper, like all the brass. I think it's copper. All the faces of the people, and so at some point in the between 92 and 95, they had somebody who wasn't very good at casting. So
Johnny, Michael Jackson.
Johnny Cass unfortunately looked like John Wayne Casey. But yeah, no, it was good. Then went to going round. I'm like, there's not a lot of Johnny Cash stuff in here. Like he's like huge in this scene. Yeah, because there's a Johnny Cash museum like 2 minutes down the road. They've got all the shit in there.
Yeah.
And I went to Johnny Cash Museum. That was really good. Went up some more food, and then hit the road and bounced. So the plan was to go to Alabama, but it was a Sunday that we left. I soon realised that well, no, not so much that. We left early Sunday morning, and at like fucking 4 o'clock in the morning again. And I realised, I was like, if we stop in Alabama, I'd love to stop there. I really, really would. But if we stop there overnight, I'm going to have to drive past Orlando at about fucking midday, which is when all the flights come in for Disneyland.
Gross.
So I said to her, if all things being right and even, we're just going to fucking hit the road. And we just did it again, just did 900 miles. Sorry. Mule's picking up all the cigarettes that I've dropped. I don't know what I do. I twiddle around in my fingers. Oh, you can tell it's a Tuesday. Yeah, so I hit the road back again and just fucking bounced back down to Florida. The way down, I will admit, was more difficult than the way up by a long way. It was some hard going, but yeah, I did it again. So like I said, when I picked the car up, it said oil service due soon. When I dropped the car off, when we left, it was overdue an oil service by 3,000 miles.
Change me now, please.
When I dropped it off, I said to the woman, I was like, so everything all right? I said, yeah, fine, thanks, love. Just so you know, it needs an oil service. The front fucking discs are warped. I said, it's going to need an alignment, and the tire weights are all wanked. Every time you braked, it was like... Worst part is, if you've got the adaptive cruise on, it does a braking for you, so it's all the time. The car in front just touches brakes. Fucking nuts. I went to an ice hockey game.
How was that?
I
imagine it being very violent.
I say I went to an ice hockey game. I went to a boxing match, and an ice hockey game broke out. Fucking insane. Honestly, I've never been to anything like this in my life.
So is this like Miami home team or something?
It was the Florida Panthers were playing, and it was versus the Chicago Blackhawks. So I was like looking on Ticketmaster at the tickets, and I didn't really know where I wanted to be. I knew I didn't want to be up in the nosebleeds, but I knew I didn't want to be at the front because they're $700 a ticket. So I got somewhere sort of vaguely in the middle. It was about, I don't know, £300 for both of us. It was good seats. I didn't realize how good they were when I booked them. I was like, oh shit, there's good seats. And what I didn't realize about booking good seats, you're there with everyone that fucking
loves it.
Eats, lives, sleeps, and breathes hockey. And I sit down. Just so I can start. Yeah, no, I bought 2 cans. We were in the Patron bar before it started. Have a couple of drinks. I know it's not going to be cheap, but fuck it, we're only here once. Yeah, it was $16 for a can of beer.
Wow. Did they feed it to
you? No, they got put tip on top of that as well, haven't you? Because it's America. Yeah. Everyone's got their hand out like that.
The Bud Light as well?
No, it was. I had a 20-ounce Corona, which is about a 700 ml bottle of can of Corona. So it's quite big, but it's still not worth $17 or whatever. It was.
They were $11, $12 at the
Really? At the basketball game?
Texas Motorplex.
Yeah, well, I was a bit not. That was what it was. Anyway, fuck it. So I sat down, took my seat. I realised I'm sat next to some fucking Chicago Blackhawks fans. I'm like,
Shag, are they any good?
I was like, oh, hang on a minute. I'm supporting the Panthers, and I specifically booked a seat in the Panthers section. So what? Do you guys not separate your fucking fans? I said to the woman, I said, sorry, don't mean to be rude. I said, you obviously supporting the Blackhawks. She's like, yeah. I was like, are you in the wrong like section? She goes, no. I said, but why are you not on that side? Oh, well, we don't really have sides. What do you mean you don't have sides? We just all sit together. I said, fuck me in England. I'd have cut your throat by now if this was a football game. Absolutely no sides.
I went to an ice hockey game over here last year, and they were very much separated.
Maybe it's just us.
It was weird because I was cheering when Florida scored, and they were cheering when the Blackhawks scored, and there was no like, oh fuck you or anything like that. But so we got there, sat down, and game's about to start, and it comes on the Megatron, the big thing, the big screen. If everyone in the crowd could please refrain from throwing your rats onto the ice until the end of the game. I'm like, what the fucking shit are these people on about? Apparently everyone gets given like a plastic rat when they come in because a pest control company sponsored the whole thing. There's been a problem with people throwing rats onto the ice during the game. Oh, fuck. But what I couldn't get over was the amount of sponsorship. Like, if the goalie farts, it's like, oh, that's a goalie farting bonus. This is brought to you by fucking Greco Insurance or whatever. It's so commercialized.
Oh, everything. It's mega.
Everything is sponsored by someone. Everything. And then, of course, I knew that there was going to be the national anthem before the game, don't they?
Yeah.
So I stood up, put my hand on my chest, hat like off. Everyone else did. Yeah, hat off. Started doing the national anthem. And the wife stands up and just gets my hand and drags it off my chest. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, no. I'm like, yes. Yes. If you sit down, or like, she looked around, she's like, oh shit, yeah, sorry.
It's a cult thing.
She thought I was being a dick or like taking the piss. I was like, no. You don't play with this, all right? Just sit here, put your hand on your chest. You don't have to sing because you don't know the words. But just like act like you're.
Did they have a big flag you looked at?
Yeah, and a big flag on the Megatron. There's a woman there singing, and then after the woman was singing, there was a veteran of the match, and they showed like a whole montage of these things that this veteran had done, and it was like, oh, everyone's like, the guy's crying on the Megatron. I was like, fuck, we don't fuck around here, boys.
It's real.
It's real.
It's proper. Like, we were at the front line. Texas Motorplex, like the starting line, and every single day before anyone starts racing, national anthem, all the hats are off. Yeah, everyone looks at the flag. There is nothing else said for that few minutes.
I love the patriotism. I really do. I think it's something that we are kind of missing in this country, and I think it is fantastic because it is America. Everything's America. There's American flag. Drove past the fucking Camping World, which is like an RV center, the biggest flag I've ever seen in my life. It was like 3 of my houses long and about 2 of my houses deep. It was like, holy shit. That thing must cost about $4,000 to replace every year. I just couldn't get the fucking.
That must have been a stout flagpole.
No. It was like, you know where they are with like on the highway. Everything is like fucking. Whoever's got the biggest fucking sign is like King Dick. Speaking of signs on the highway, actually,
Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's was one thing, but so we're driving through Florida and it's all like, have you been involved in a crash? Here's Disneyland, turn around, la la la. Like, it's all just commercialized, just shit. Yeah, ring the lawyer, who cares, whatever. As soon as we got out of fucking Florida, drove to Georgia, the first sign I see is the words, every tongue shall confess, Jesus is the Lord, even the Democrats.
Jesus fucking.
And around the Democrats had like some horns and I shit you not. And I'm seeing fucking I'm overtaking semis that have got Jesus is the Lord down the whole trailer. Just the whole trailer, just the words Jesus is the Lord. And then it's like
fuck me, you want Geico down there? Earn some pounds.
Abortion pill reversal. Like, if you've taken the morning after pill, like there's a clinic that can reverse that so you keep your baby.
So
and then there's like a picture of a noose and a man next to it, and it just says, "Make yourself closer to the Lord." And I'm like,
What does that mean?
I spent 1,800 miles trying to work out what that fucking meant, and I still don't know.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
that's very suggestive.
There's like a picture of a cliff with a man stood next to it, and it's like, "The Lord will take you." And I'm like, why is this like a doomsday guy? Honestly, don't fuck around in Georgia. Don't fuck around in
They're
Georgia.
proper Bibles there.
Oh, no. I said to Dal, I said, look, if we have to speak to anyone or whatever, I said, if they ask us what the score is, she was like, if they ask us why we haven't had kids, she said to me, she goes, I'll just tell them the Lord hasn't blessed us yet. I was like, oh, that's good. I like it, boo. Well done. You've done your research. Yeah, man. No, Florida just can't drive. Tennessee is Georgia is just Jesus, and then Nashville. You get to Nashville, there's just it's like massive billboard. It just says, "Shoot a machine gun. It's your right as an American."
I cannot disagree with that.
That's all it was. Just shoot guns, come shoot guns. The biggest cowboy warehouse in the world, and then Buc-ee's.
What's a Buc-ee's?
I remember Buc-ee's. I didn't really understand what it was until Marlon explained it to me back along, and I still don't have much of a grasp on it. So I see this sign for Buc-ee's, and there's like 20 billboards, and it says Buc-ee's 96 miles, Buc-ee's 75 miles, Buc-ee's blah 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 blah. It says Buc-ee's. You bet your nuggets we're open. I was like, well, fuck it, that's enough for me. Get there. Holy fucking shit! There's nothing I can. You go to Fleet Services, you go to any of these big services, you think, oh, it's a little big petrol station. 100 gas pumps.
What?
I've got a video. I'll show you in a minute. 100 gas pumps, and it is. I shit you not. 300 meters of gas pumps. Then you go inside, and it's like a fucking supermarket. And you walk inside, and the staff are like, "Hey, welcome to Buc-ee's." You're like, "Oh my god, what is happening?"
They have their own line of merch,
They have their own
sauces.
It's a gas station that has its own merchandise, right?
I have a t-shirt.
They have hats,
Of course you
they
do.
have everything, and it's insane. And they have in the middle, they have people that are making tacos and jerky, and there's a whole wall of iced coffee, and there's a whole wall of coffee and sweet tea and every single fucking soft drink you could think of, and you just grab a bucket and you fill it up, and they're like, "That'd be $2.30, please."
That sounds fucking great.
It's incredible. It's
honestly,
fucking incredible.
I had one of the biggest fucking burritos out there, and I had the best time of my life.
It's just a petrol station.
It's a petrol station.
Yeah.
Which is like a services, but it's like a services that's
It's
actually
how
not charging you.
Americans do service stations.
Yeah, it's like a service station. It's not charging you 80 quid for a fucking packet of Marlboro Reds.
Yeah. You can get a t-shirt, your burrito, you can get some jerky and some sauces, then a few tins of beer and some energy drink, and it could cost you $20.
And some scopes for your rifles and a trail cam.
And all the Yeti shit.
And a Yeti cooler.
Oh, if you need a camo rug as well, they got that.
Yeah, no. And then if you need any of the sports memorabilia from the local team, they've got that as well. If you need any like a coffee cup, they've got that. If you want one of my large here, my Yukon Outfitters vacuum seal, I don't know what you call it, like a steel drinks cup that just says "Don't tread on me."
This is so out of my remit. I'm literally blown away by this.
Honestly,
it would blow your. Me and the wife walked in there, and he'd been on about it since he come back. And I saw that there was one. I saw that when we seen it. I was like, "Oh, fuck, there's one in Georgia. Awesome!" Went in there, couldn't get me around it. But I was like, "What is this place?" I cannot.
you need to go over to
and when you
America
go to
just to experience.
When you go to the toilet, there's art for sale on the walls. In the toilet that you could buy off the walls from the toilet. I've got toilet art now. I've bought toilet. No, I haven't. But you could buy toilet art. It's just all American flags.
I don't think I'd cope with America.
You wouldn't.
My mind was blown.
America's not like that entirely, but that was the most American thing I've ever seen.
Texas.
Well, yeah, Texas.
I am potentially
my
going to
fucking
Texas
mind.
quite well in a year or so.
Do it.
Buc-ee's comes from Texas.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was...
It's incredible. I cannot explain in words how incredible America is. Yeah, they got their fucking issues, but like their service stations are incredible. The guns, sometimes the cars. It is mind blowing. It's an incredible place. Walmart. Fuck Walmart. I've never been like. I hate going to Tesco.
Yeah.
Walmart. I'd go to Walmart every single fucking day if I could.
You spent hours in there, mate. Honestly, you spent hours in Walmart.
What?
Want some 9mm ammo? No problem. Now we got that.
You want a drone? No problem. You want some tires? No problem. Exhaust? Nah, no problem.
You can have
want some crack? No problem.
You can get right in Walmart. You can get your tires fitted while you have your. You can go drive your car in, get the tires done, then walk from the tire place to the tax place and have your taxes done. Pick up a Subway.
I'll pop over to the pharmacy as well for your cough.
Yeah, pick up. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Everything in America, take a pill to fix everything in that country. Pick up some pills for the cough that you've got. Then grab a Subway and eat your Subway on the way round while you do your shopping. Pick up some 9mm ammo and all the fucking booze you could ever want in your life. It's all in a freezer, in a chiller, because even it's in crates. It's all in a chiller.
Yeah.
Grab all your shopping. Grab some camping gear. Grab some fucking, like I said, grab some 9mm bullets.
I'll go back and get a rifle.
Yeah, get a rifle as well. Yeah, and then
pop over for your cabbage
and a TV, and then like some suitcases and some everything you could ever need for everything.
Essentially, like every shop in England in one fucking store.
Yeah, and then
exactly that, mate.
You fucking pay for your shopping. You go grab your taxes, and then you go pick up your car. It's like it's 4 new tires fitted, and you drive home. It's obscene.
Orly Fox got a place there, or
they fucking should do. They make a killing. They make a fucking killing. The only thing that fucks me off about the supermarkets in America is that the woman or bloke on the fucking checkout packs the stuff for you.
Yeah.
And they put about 3 fucking items in every fucking bag. I'm like, load the cunt up. That is going to end up in the ocean. We don't need 10. We need 2, bitch. Jesus Christ.
Exactly that. And you end up with a trolley and it's got 20 bags in and you've only actually bought 5 things.
Yeah. And it's certainly an experience.
She's trying to put the crate of Miller Lite in a bag. I was like, Shag, I'll just take this and put this in.
Yeah. So, overall, America, pretty good. Oh, the only other thing that's really worth mentioning, went back to the Everglades, did another airboat tour, drove 2.5 hours because thing is, with holidays, I'm like, I'll just do whatever. Like, I'm just happy to chill, just lay back, drink some beers, have no responsibilities. My missus, it's not for her, but, I'll do whatever she wants. I'm happy with whatever. I had a couple of things. I wanted to see an ice hockey match, and I absolutely wanted to go back to the Everglades. So I went back to the Everglades, did an airboat tour. This guy, we got on it. We had these like 2-way headsets on. Bloke didn't say a fucking word for the whole time we were out on the boat. It was like an hour. I was like, this is a bit fucking whatever. Maybe he's not a talkative guy. Maybe the last guy I had last year was like super fucking, yeah, man, whatever. Like, I've got all these snakes and guns and yeah, shit's awesome. I was like, all right. Anyway, so I get out, fucking whatever. Go to the car. Just before I get in the car, I light a cigarette. Can't fucking smoke in the car. And our captain comes over and he goes, "Oh, got a cigarette?" And I'm like, "Yeah, of course, mate. No worries." He goes, "Oh, I trade you one of those for a hit on this." I'm like, "Oh, so is that like a fucking Juul, like a vape pen?" He's like, "No, man.
It's a crack pipe."
I'm like, What? He's like, "Man, I'm fucking bombed." I was like, I said, "I wonder what if you didn't fucking like me or something on that." "No, dude, I was driving that thing high as shit."
I'm in Florida.
Absolutely out of his mind.
was it legal?
No, not at all. He's
I
getting
don't
this
know.
THC vape pen flat the fuck out.
Fair play.
And I was like, bro, he's like, "Yeah, man, I got really fucking weirded out. We got like, I don't know if you've seen, but I saw you put water in the fucking, in the radiator, and I did worry a little bit." "Yeah, man, it overheated like halfway through." It's like, "Yeah, I know the smell of a hot engine." It overheated. We stopped in like this little, almost like a lay-by in the back.
Jump for the alligator.
Dropped it, and he had to put some more water. He's like, "Yeah, man, I'm going to overheat." And I was bombed. If I'd called my boss, he'd have been like, "What are you doing, bro?" I was like, "Okay, cool." It's like, "Yeah, sorry, don't." "Shit, man. I mean, you guys leave like a Google review or something?" I was like, "Well, I kind of thought, no, man, don't tell him I was bombed." Out of his tree, just out of his fucking tree. And he's driving me on an airboat at like 70 miles an hour with like fucking branches 3 feet from my head. Okay, cool. Yeah, no worries, mate. Get back in the car. Let's go home. Fuck this. Fuck this fucking place. But yeah, so overall, America, fucking brilliant. I'm sure there's 100 other things I could talk about, but yeah, it was shit hot. The only other thing I wanted to mention was Tom, who I was staying with. Bit of a niche one. I don't know if anyone's ever seen it. I said to Marlon last week, actually. If anyone's ever seen the program Narcos Mexico, you haven't seen it, have you?
No.
There's a bloke in there, the main character, the main guy is Felix Gallardo, and he was the guy who pretty much started the main cartel in Mexico, who banded all the plazas together and made this big cartel. Anyway, he got arrested. It broke up. Whatever. I was saying to Tom, I was like, "Do you watch Narcos Mexico?" I'm sure you've watched all that, being like ex-DEA and that. He's like, "Yeah, I've seen it all." And I was like, "All right, cool. Did you see the one with obviously Narcos Mexico, Felix Gallardo?" "Oh yeah, I slapped cuffs on that motherfucker before he was a big name." I was like, "What?" "Yeah, well, I had a phone call about 6 years after I did that." And he said, "Hey Tom, you remember this guy? Fucking blah 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 blah." I was like, "No, I don't fucking know." "Well, your fucking signature's next to his fingerprints." "I slapped cuffs on about 800 motherfuckers that year. I don't know who. What's Felix Gallardo? Who the fuck is that?" He's a guy that runs the entirety of the Mexican cartels. "Oh, did I now? Oh yeah, hang on a minute. I remember he did like 5 years for that." He was like he's just a little drug mule back in those days. Anyway, and told me the stories. I'll tell you how I arrested that man. So I'm sat in fucking Dallas airport with another friend of mine, and I've been working with this guy for like 8 years. I don't fucking know. Anyway, so he sat there and he says to me, he said, "You know what? I've been learning Spanish." "You fucking learned Spanish? I've been working with you 10 fucking years. You hadn't learned no Spanish? Not for shit." "I have." "Whoa, okay, show me," he says. Guy walks past me. My partner just turns and goes, the guy turns around and says, "See, I speak Spanish." Guy looks at him. This guy I used to work with, he carry a switchblade. Another guy walks past and he says, "I don't like the fucking look of this guy." I said, "Neither do I." So he pulls out a switchblade, stabs his fucking suitcase, load of white powder comes on. I said, "Slap the cuffs on this motherfucker." And that was Felix Gallardo.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, he was, if anyone's watched Narcos Mexico, that is one of the biggest names in Mexico.
We need to get him over to here.
He's done a few podcasts and stuff before, Tom has, yeah. Tom Cash, he was offered the job of head chief, whatever, of the DEA. And his reasoning for not taking it was, "I have been in service of my government for 35 years. And I think it's about time I went out and made some real fucking money." So he went into private. He was a private investigator for like years and shit. Yeah, he's an incredibly interesting guy. Just talking to him about just about fucking everything under the sun is hell of a guy, hell of a life. Literally, just he worked Miami during the height of the fucking cocaine wars. He worked New York during the days of the mafia, all of the five families, Genovese, Gotti, and all these other places. Just stories.
The shit he's seen.
Stories
He's lucky to be alive, really, to be fair.
Literally. Is what he said. "Well, the problem with me is I've lived too long." He was telling me about his time. I can't remember if he said he was in Mexico or whatever. He was on some raid. He said, "Well, I just picked up this fucking AK-47. There were all these tanks of ether. You need a lot of ether to make cocaine. And they were on about doing this and doing that. I just picked up this AK-47. I just started spraying these fucking tanks. Jesus, you never seen nothing like it. Holy shit, I thought I set the whole of Mexico on fire." I was like, pretty chilled out there. "Yeah, man, back in those days, we didn't give it that." Oh, that one more before we're done. I know we're going on. I'm going on a bit. I said, "Do you get many like shootouts and that?" He said, "Not really. I was, by the time I was sort of really in the DEA, I was working my way up and I was doing less stuff on the field. So we had this thing. We were waiting for this doper. They call them dopers. I had this doper. We were at a confidential informant, like a snitch. And we had him and he was working with this guy and it was a big setup. Guy was going to come up and it was dark. So the way we work this is, we have to have like a little signal for everyone to come out and arrest this guy, but it's dark, so you can't see anything. The guy waves his hand, it could look like anything. So the signal was to pop the trunk. Our guy's there in his car. Other guy's there. The doper comes up. They have a little chat, a little tete-a-tete, as you English call it. No, it's not our language, but okay.
Tete-a-tete.
No, I don't know.
The sauce, innit?
I don't. What? I don't know. They have a very warped perspective of our country. He goes, so this is the thing. The sign is to pop the trunk. Doper comes up. "I got the dope. Where's the money?" "Money's in the trunk." Doper comes round to the back. Now, the problem is this motherfucker had been banged up on the same trick 3 years ago. He sees the trunk pop up and starts shooting. Oh, shit. There are about 18 DE agents. Oh, fucking bullets are flying everywhere. And I fire 3 rounds out of my revolver. Now, I swear to God, I've hit this motherfucker. Turns out I hadn't. In fact, what I had done was fired a bullet, which had missed the doper, and had gone across the street into a plate glass window of a Cadillac dealership. Unfortunately, the bullet didn't stop there. It went straight through the fucking front windscreen and rear windscreen of a Cadillac. DA had a big fucking bill that day. I got a promotion a year later. Should have had it 6 months, but you know, you got to take what you're given. Yeah, so it was great. It was a fucking great holiday. It was, good to see the guys again. Good to come back with some fucking stories and some more
I'm
experiences.
glad you had a nice time, mate.
I did.
This does sound really good.
I highly recommend it. Florida's great. Stayed in Fort Lauderdale, like an hour north of Miami, but that's a great place to stay. But I would recommend Nashville to anyone who's thinking about doing an America tour, or thinking about going to America or whatever. Definitely go to Nashville. Definitely go on a Friday or Saturday when they close the whole road off and all the honky tonks are just fucking lit to the tits. So yeah, I mean, that's it. Bit of a review. Sorry, I've been waffling on for 2 hours or whatever.
No different than usual, mate.
I feel a bit left out. You've all been on holiday, you cunts.
Well, you're going to fucking...
I am going back to Croatia, so watch the news.
Watch Sky
Please
Scanner.
Can you send us the plane details this time?
I was showing the yacht dealer whose yacht just caught on fire. I was like, well, you think you've got it bad, Dan? Have a look at this. Oh my God. Oh my, that's your friend. Is he alive? Because I was laughing. I was like, my friend got in a plane crash. He's like, dude, don't laugh about that. Is he okay? I was like, yeah, well, he'd be what he'd be when he... Honestly, so we'll keep your eye on the fucking correction news.
Yeah, end of April. Just have a look.
If you're not in a plane crash, I'll see you being held hostage by some fucking Bosniaks.
Yeah, the cheap minicab might be an interesting choice.
I'll see you in an orange jumpsuit with a fucking machete against your leg. Oh, Mill's having a good time. Fucking look at him. He's got all the stories that come.
We did the Doghouse fundraiser. Release the
He'll
cunt.
get out of it.
God, yeah, I thought fucking that's what I get for talking about America for an hour on the fucking podcast. Mill's always going to come out with a better story, isn't he? Oh, fucking hell. All right then, so we'll tie this up and say true. So I'm knocking on a bit. Gilo's so gone over time. Gilo's gone home. So massive shout out to the sponsor of this episode, Orly Fox. If you're a big company or a small company or somebody who's just looking for a little bit of help with their accounts and their taxes and don't really know what they're fucking doing, the boys over there will set you fucking straight. They are the ones to go to for anything accountants wise, tax wise, PAYE, anything like that. They will point you in the right direction and give you all the guidance and help you need. So hit them up at www.orlyfox.co.uk. Links in the bio, links in the episode description. Massive shout out to them for sponsoring this episode. Mention in the Doggos podcast, and they will speak to you like a scumbag and give you a decent deal. So, yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
Awesome. Right, I think that's about it, isn't it?
I reckon it is, yeah.
Sweet. Okay, right. Buy the merch, all that good shit. Join the Patreon.
Buy it, get out of my fucking house.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Love you. Love you
Right.
millions.
I've been Reg,
I've been Marlon.
I've been Mule.
and that's the end.
Ah.
Until next week!
Yay!